start of the deal. Michael Pierce is now the last remaining co-defendant facing charges related to Briggs' death. His attorney, Zane Todd of Olathe, requested a change of venue for his trial, but that request was denied by Judge Amy Harth during a hearing last month. Pierce is scheduled to appear in court for a hearing at 3 p.m. October the 11th, during which time it is expected that a court date will be set to discuss motions related to his trial. Your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast. Tonight, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms for your football games. Then the showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 2 tomorrow morning. Overcast, low 57. Kick off your weekend. Wet, very wet. 100% chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm. Overcast, the high of 62. 85 in Osawatomie, 87 in Melbourne at the Ottawa Municipal Airport. Winds are out of the south at 17. Humidity is at 62%. Barometric pressure falling at 29.80 inches of mercury. It's mostly sunny in 84. I'm Sam White, KOFO News.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday night. It is high school football time again here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. I'm Bob Johnson, and welcome in to Friday Night Lights as we get you ready for high school football action here this evening. And a couple of interesting contests to bring you tonight, to say the least. Here on the mothership on 1220, we'll go out to Steve Grogan Stadium, and Gary Bateman will have the call of Eudora at Ottawa High, and you'll also hear that on 103.7 FM KOFO. There will be a link also on KOFO.com. And our other featured matchup, the exclusive KOFO High School Football Game of the Week on KOFO.com, will feature Santa Fe Trail and Wellsville. We've got a long list of games to get to you here, teams in the area, and we'll break down some of those matchups as we go along here on Friday Night Lights. We'll also get you updated on the weather for both games that will be on the air and on the internet here this evening. And we'll get you updates from the broadcast locations. We'll hear from Gary Bateman at Steve Grogan Stadium. Not only is Ottawa High back at home, but it's homecoming, and it's also the Wall of Honor night. So a lot of festivities there at the high school here this evening. And we'll talk to Gary a little bit about that. We'll also talk with Luke Queen about the Santa Fe Trail Wellsville matchup as we get you ready for the ball games here this evening. As we mentioned, it's Eudora and Ottawa High here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. This game features two teams that have struggled so far this season. Both teams come in at 0-5. Somebody has to win tonight. There's just no doubt about it. Somebody will get their first victory here tonight unless the weather happens to change and it gets postponed. But someone should get their first victory here this evening. Ottawa High has really, they've picked it up a little bit over the last couple of weeks. Last week saw the Cyclones jump out to a 2-score lead against Bonner Springs, but they were unable to hold it as they ended up losing that game 41-21. Eudora continued their losing streak by falling 34-0 to Lewisburg. So both teams really just struggling so far to get things to go their way, just anything positive. And Ottawa High, though, hopefully to pick up their first victory tonight as these two teams meet for an opportunity to get that first victory of the year. Eudora last year defeated Ottawa High, and then Ottawa High won in 2016 by the score of 39-20. So these two teams have split games the last 2 years. The rubber matchup is tonight, and be nothing better than to see the Cyclones get that first victory of the year for homecoming here this evening. Now, the KOFO High School Football Game of the Week will feature the 2-3 Santa Fe Trail Chargers on the road to Wellsville to take on the 3-2 Eagles. After two straight losses, the Wellsville Eagles picked up a win last week over Bishop Ward by rolling them 62-6 in that ball game. Santa Fe Trail comes into tonight's game having lost their last two games, including a 28-6 drubbing last week from Perry Lecompton. And Santa Fe Trail looks to snap their losing skid and pick up momentum as we get closer to the end of the season. Wellsville, after a couple of losses, going to try to keep the mo on their side after getting a victory last week as we head towards the final parts of the season. Wellsville looking to make another trip to the state playoffs, and a victory here tonight will help them go a long way to getting them in a good position to do that. So that's the two games we'll be broadcasting for you here this evening. Some of the other action going on in the area that we will keep tabs on for you this evening. It will be Silver Lake, who comes in at 5-0. They'll be in Pomona tonight to take on the West Franklin Falcons, who are 2-3. Silver Lake continues their winning tradition, having won their first 5 ball games, including rolling Central Heights last week by the score of 75-0. West Franklin have lost 2 in a row, and they fell last week to McLeod 26-24 in a close contest. These two teams have not played each other since the 2009 season, when Silver Lake ran through West Franklin 55-0. Now, if I remember correctly, I was on the call for that during the KOF High School Football Game of the Week. I do believe that was the night that power went out in part of the county, and so we had almost an hour delay in that contest, and we were finally able to get back on the air and get rolling with it. But it has been since the 2009 season since these two teams have met, and West Franklin would like nothing more than to level their record at 500 and pull the upset here this evening, but they're going to have a tough time against this Silver Lake bunch. Another team who is perfect on the year, Osage City, comes in at 5-0. They'll be at Central Heights, who are 2-3. And the Indians look to stay perfect. They destroyed Oskaloosa 56-0 last week. Central Heights took a beating at the hands of perennial powerhouse Silver Lake 75-0. Osage City has won the last 2 meetings between these two teams, including a 55-12 victory last season. So these 3A squads looking to Osage City looking to stay perfect and keep things rolling on towards sub-state, while Central Heights wanting to get to 500. It's been an interesting season up and down for the Vikings, and they look to have a better performance this week coming off of that loss to Silver Lake last week. Anderson County and Osawatomie in a matchup between two struggling ball clubs. Anderson County 1-4 on the year. Osawatomie is at 0-5. And the Bulldogs lost to Girard last week 35-21, while Osawatomie, as we mentioned, still looking for their first victory of the season after dropping the first 5 games, including a 42-19 thumping by Iola last week. Osawatomie has had the better of Anderson County, though, going 4-1 over the last 5 years, including a 42-29 victory last year. So if you're going with how things have gone over the last few years, Osawatomie could pick up their first victory tonight, but Anderson County looking to go to 2-4 in this matchup. So two teams who have also struggled, that should be an interesting one, and we'll bring you updates on that as they become available. Piper and Paola play tonight. Paola continues on their perfect start. They defeated Baldwin 42-0 last week. The Panthers are 5-0, while Piper is at 3-2. Piper has lost their last 2 games, including the 21-7 loss to Tonganoxie last week. And Paola won last year's meeting between these two schools 35-21, while in 2016 it was Piper who came up with the victory. So this is a rubber matchup between these two squads. But Paola right now at 5-0, looking to go to 6-0 as they continue on their march towards sub-state. Some other games here tonight that we'll definitely be keeping an eye on for you. Atchison is on the road at Lewisburg. Atchison is 4-2 on the season. Lewisburg is at 5-0. Bonner Springs goes to Baldwin. Both of those teams are 2-3 on the season. Linden, who has struggled this year, comes into tonight's game with Jefferson County North at 2-3. Linden will be on the road, and Jefferson County North is 2-3 on the season. Rural Vista 1-4 will travel to Waverly, where Waverly has had a great season so far, 4-1 on the year, and we'll try to get you updates as the night goes on with those scores. And a matchup between two teams that are struggling in the lower divisions of football here in the state of Kansas. Hartford at 1-4 will be at Meridazine Valley tonight, who are 0-5 on the year. And Crest and Chitopa, both teams winless so far this year. They play each other with Crest on the road at Chitopa, and so they look to get their first victories of the season. So that's our schedule of games that we'll be bringing updates on for you as the evening goes on. And it's time now to get you caught up on weather, as weather more than likely not going to be an issue for the ball game right now. But as the evening goes on, the chances of rain will go up. There is an 80% chance tonight, but most of that will be after the ball games are over. At least that's currently right now. South wind 5 to 10 miles per hour, and but once the ball games are done and we get later on in the night, that's going to switch to the northwest. So a chance of rain, but right now expecting, we're going to say partly clear skies for most of the evening for that ball game. Over in Wellsville, we're expecting just about the same thing, same chance of rain there. It's currently 83 in Wellsville. It's 84 in Ottawa. Humidity's at 65%, so it's kind of sticky out there in Wellsville. 62 in Ottawa, so that's a little sticky there. The wind is gusting from the south, 16 to 23 miles per hour, and right now in Wellsville, out of the south at 14 miles per hour. So that wind could play a role in the ball game tonight with the kicking game and maybe a little bit on the passing side. But with the humidity, it's going to be sticky. You're going to hope that the players did a good job of hydrating themselves this week, and because that could end up being an issue with cramping later on as the night goes on with the way that the humidity is. Dew point is at 70, so it's super damp out there, to say the least. So that's a look at your weather for both locations of the games tonight. And take a quick peek at radar while we have the opportunity here to see what's going, if anything's out there right now, and it doesn't look like it. So it looks like we're going to have clear sailing, at least right now, for both of the ball games. So stay tuned with us as we will get you ready for the contest. Again, a reminder, at 6:40, we will join Gary Bateman out at Ottawa High at Steve Grogan Stadium here on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM, and also on KOFO.com, and then exclusively on KOFO.com, we will have Luke Queen at 6:40. Both of those, both Gary and Luke Queen with the Superstands Cleaning Service pregame shows. So we'll take our first break of the night, and when we come back, we'll take you out to both Gary Bateman and Luke Queen as we get you ready for kickoff. But first, a break. You're listening to Friday Night Lights on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
Social Security provides a death benefit of $255, but the average funeral can cost $10,000 or more. Something isn't adding up. A Modern Woodman representative can help make sure you have enough life insurance to fit your needs and budget. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Being framed has never been more fun. See Ottawa Paint, Frames and Decor, 109 South Main, Ottawa.
Taking the time to check a few things on your vehicle now can save time later. Lights, signals, and wipers are in working order and your fluids are full. This reminder is from CarStar Ottawa, keeping you safe on the road. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Moving into a new house? Let us get your place clean and ready for your new start. This is Brandy from Clean and Shine. Give me a call today for a free estimate for jobs of any size. 785-418-3727.
Want to sit front row and see the Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium? KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft want to send you. All you have to do is stop by Furniture Loft in Osage City or Emporia and register. You and a friend could be sitting in the front row to watch a Chiefs game. Only one win per person per season. No purchases necessary. Must be 18 to win. The next giveaway is for the Chiefs game on October 21st versus the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll announce the winner on October 15th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Back here on Friday Night Lights, as I'm Bob Johnson, and I want to let you know before we talk with Gary and with Luke that the KOFO Bank Midwest Count the Cash promotion continues through the 17th of this month. All you have to do to win $1,037 in cash is guess how much money has been placed in the KOFO Bank Midwest Cash Cube. You can see the cube and make a guess at Bank Midwest at 5th and Main any weekday. You can only guess once at each sponsor location. We will have the Cash Cube at McCoy's Furniture Loft in Osage City on October 10th, and the Gun Guys on October 13th. We'll also be scheduling other live remotes as we get closer to that date, and so you have the opportunity to make your guess as many times, but remember, only one time at each location before the 17th. Guess and win $1,037 in cash from Bank Midwest and KOFO. It's time now, as we will do every week, we're going to head out and talk to Gary Bateman, who is at Steve Grogan Stadium tonight for homecoming for the Ottawa High Cyclones. Gary, welcome into Friday Night Lights.
Well, thank you, Bob, and it's a perfect evening for some football, looks like.
Looks like we're going to escape the rain for most of the night, but it's a little humid, little humid out there, but it should be, once the sun goes down, hopefully that'll go away a little bit.
Right.
So the Cyclones... Oh, go ahead, Gary.
Go right ahead, Bob.
So the Cyclones had a good start to the game last week. Things seemed to be clicking, and then it just kind of fell apart, and they ended up losing. So in the grand scheme of things, what happened in that ball game last week, Gary?
Well, as you mentioned, they got off to a great start. They intercepted passes on each of the first two Bonner Springs possessions. On the second one, they got into the end zone. Then the defense continued to play well into the early part of the second period. They had a short field and drove it down. A couple of really nice runs by the junior Xavi Bithe to get a 14-0 lead, and things were really looking good for the Cyclones at that point. But then Bonner got his offense going, and once they did that, the Cyclones really struggled. Noah Villarreal, the Bonner Springs quarterback, kind of found the seams in the Ottawa defense, and all of a sudden Bonner scores 21 unanswered points, and right before half, it's looking like, oh, this thing's getting away from Ottawa High. But strange play, one of the strangest plays I've seen in quite some time, on the final play of the first half, where Jackson Allen threw an interception trying to get the ball downfield to Chad Bones, but then Bones stripped the football from the interceptor and went into the end zone, and all of a sudden with the extra point, we were tied up to halftime, and things were looking good. Ottawa was going to get the second half kickoff, but unfortunately they fumbled on that first possession. Bonner took it in, and from then on, it was just pretty much all Braves.
Would you say that once things started to go downhill, that the Cyclones, maybe their psyche kind of just went with it?
Actually, that's one of the things we talked with Rob Hedrick about, and I think that's true. Sometimes you've got to win a game before you know how to win a game. And sometimes it's not one of those things that you just go out there and dominate a team. You just survive and somehow come away with a W, and that helps you from an emotional and a psychological standpoint going forward.
And, of course, with it being homecoming, I'm sure the Cyclones are going to look to try to have a good showing. They've got Eudora, who is at 0-5, so one of these teams has to come away with the victory here tonight. What's going to be the key? Might
as well be Ottawa High, Bob, and that's the Cyclones' thought process on this. It might as well be Ottawa High.
Let me ask this in a sense. We're this far into the season. You're pretty much who you are. There's not a lot of adjustments that you can make, especially if you have injuries, things like this. When you're this far into the season, do you think that Coach might just throw things out the window and say, what the heck, we've got nothing to lose, let's try something different?
Well, that might be the case. One thing that Ottawa's, got working, I'll say, against them, and that's hard to say. It remains to be seen until after the game here, but Jackson Allen went out with a head injury last week, and so now they're with the junior Caleb Kessinger, and he's gonna be the starter here this evening, and he's not played a lot here at the varsity level, so you may want to maybe be a little bit more conservative to start off, or you may well, like you said, just say, the heck with this, we're going to see what we can do.
Caleb is going to be playing this week. What does he bring? What kind of differences should we see between him and Jackson Allen?
Well, I've just not seen enough of him in a QB to be able to answer that question. Of course, being a coach's son, he is the coach, he is the son of OU head football coach Kent Kessinger. You would think that he would be a very heady player and know the game well. But trying to transfer that into live action sometimes is not the easiest thing to do.
Gary, what's Ottawa got to do to get a victory here tonight?
Well, I think they've got to keep Eudora on its heels. Eudora, these two teams, if you look at them statistically, they're almost mirror images of each other. They turn the ball over a lot. They shoot themselves in the foot, and that's what Ottawa High has done all season long. And if you're Ottawa, from a defensive standpoint, that's exactly what you want to continue to do. You want them to continue to make those mistakes and give you some opportunities. Now, offensively, it's the same thing, just in the opposite direction. You need to protect the football. Do not turn it over. Do not make the silly penalties, those types of things. So I think those are the factors here tonight. You have to hope that the homecoming crowd's going to get everybody excited, and that can be a factor, too, on a night like tonight.
Well, Gary, we will join you in about 14 minutes for the Superstands cleaning service, Rob Hedrick pregame show. Have a good call tonight, and thank you for joining us again this week on the Friday Night Lights Show.
All right, Bob, and we'll talk again next week then.
All right, thank you, Gary. So that is the skinny on what's going on with Ottawa High tonight. Now we got the KOFO High School Football Game of the Week with Santa Fe Trail at Wellsville. Let's bring on Luke Queen of Friday Night Lights. Luke, welcome in. How you doing?
I'm doing well tonight, Bob. How about yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad. You've got a pretty entertaining game to call here this evening. 2-3 Santa Fe.
Absolutely. These two teams not separated by much as far as mileage to travel, and records are pretty evened up, and they usually put on a pretty good show between the two of them.
Santa Fe Trail at 2-3, Wellsville at 3-2. The Eagles last week they snapped a 2-game skid. What's going to be what was part of the reasoning that they kind of ran afoul for a couple of weeks, and what helped them get out of that funk?
Well, when the loss to Burlington, it was Burlington definitely downhill running team, and they just stick with it, and just kind of beat it, win it at the line of scrimmage is the way they're going to do it, and they fought, and Wellsville also suffered an injury that night. Then go on the road the next week at Perry Lecompton, who's playing pretty good football, and get another player knocked out with a concussion, and just kind of recovering from all those things. Losing a couple starters can really make a change to a team, how the dynamics go.
How does Wellsville come into tonight's game? You mentioned those injuries. Are they still pretty well banged up? Will they have some of these players back? What's it look like tonight?
Well, not going to have either one of them back tonight. Luke Richards is, still trying to clear through the protocol, and hopefully, try and get back here pretty soon, hopefully by next week. Dawson Reeve is out again here this evening. His was a concussion suffered at Perry Lecompton, and he's still under the protocol as well. But, the last week they didn't have either player, and, got back on track in a big way at Ward, 62-6. So, the Coach Berkdahl got them lined up, and they went after it last week, that's for sure.
What's going to be the key here tonight for Wellsville to come away with a victory on Santa Fe Trail?
I think Wellsville's going to really have to put their focus in at the line of scrimmage, especially defensively. Santa Fe Trail is definitely a rushing team. They average almost 260 yards per game on the ground, just just under 100 in the air. So really another team that likes to really run the football. And so Wellsville going to have to, down in the trenches up front on the defensive line is really going to be where they're going to be able to kind of control this game. And then obviously offensively use the dynamic offense that they have. Good quarterback, Zach Vance, well adept both throwing and passing. Good running game with Tanner Shalkowski leading the way out of the backfield is how Wellsville will definitely do offensively. But defensively, I think it's definitely in the trenches up front is where they're going to get this victory here this evening.
Luke, I appreciate you taking time out, and we will join Luke Queen at 6:40 for the Superstand's Cleaning Service pregame show. Of course, this game exclusively heard on KOFO.com. Luke, thank you. Have a good call tonight.
All right. Thank you, Bob. We'll talk to you again.
All right. That's Luke Queen joining us from Wellsville for the KOFO Game of the Week. And so that's where things stand right now with both the games that we're going to be broadcasting. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to check in on some local coaches as the Friday Night Lights preview show continues here on 103.7 FM, KOFO, and 1220 on KOFO.com. Get the breakdown and the shakedown on Ottawa University Braves football with the Kent Kessinger Show all season long on your sports source for East Central Kansas, 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. Win or lose, Coach K will discuss the X's and O's of the previous week. He'll give the info you need for the next week, and we'll have a little fun along the way. It's the Kent Kessinger Show on your sports source for East Central Kansas, 1220, 103.7 FM, and KOFO.com.
Radio. It's been here all along. You know which station is going to tell you the score of the game or return when the weather gets rough. When something big happens, good or bad, you know where to go. And now radio has evolved to move with you with the Next Radio app in your FM-enabled phone. Just plug in your headphones to start experiencing radio in a whole new way while using way less battery and data than streaming apps. Find your favorite stations like the one you're listening to right now. Download the free Next Radio app today. Next Radio, live and local, wherever you go.
Back here on Friday Night Lights, I'm Bob Johnson. As we inch closer and closer to kickoff at the top of the hour, we'll join Gary Bateman and Luke Queen for the Superstand's Cleaning Services pregame shows at 6:40. But as we like to do every week, we like to check in with other county schools. And right now we're going to check in with Central Heights as Sam White had a chance to talk with their head coach as the Vikings themselves get ready for their game against Osage City. So let's go to Sam with the coach for Central Heights.
Sam White here on a Friday Night Lights pregame show, and I'm joined by Central Heights coach Bob Risch. How you doing this evening, Coach?
Doing great.
Well, so you guys played Silver Lake, and I know Silver Lake for a long time there was a kind of a perennial powerhouse, and they still kind of seem to be. What kind of positive things have you taken away for the guys this week for this upcoming game against Linden?
Yeah, I think definitely it's still a powerhouse. I think this year they have a program that has really got things rolling, got things going together. I think some of the positive stuff that we got out of Silver Lake is just as many steps as we've taken to move forward. We still have some steps to go, and so this week in practice, the kids have been extremely focused and realizing that even though we have a couple wins under our belt, we've still got some improvement to do, and still got a ways to go to get to where we want to be.
So what's it going to take overall, like if you had to poke three major keys for Linden? They do like to run the ball, and they are kind of a ball-hawking defense. What are some of the hardcore keys that's going to take it to get that third win tomorrow or tonight?
Yeah, I think it's just basically being focused throughout the game, focusing on our own keys. So player-specific is not getting wrapped up in each individual play, but just focusing on that next play and what we need to do during that. What's our assignment? What's our keys? And how can we, as individuals, help this team to work together and to be successful on that night? So just focusing on our job and trusting our teammates around us.
Well, thank you, Coach, and good luck. This is Sam for the Friday Night Lights pregame show with Coach Risch. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
I want to say thanks to Sam White, and we get up close to a time where we'll switch off here between our two games. Again, a reminder, and here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com, it'll be Eudora in Ottawa. Gary Bateman will have that call as it is homecoming at Steve Grogan Stadium. And then over on KOFO.com, the KOFO High School Football Game of the Week features Santa Fe Trail and Wellsville. Luke Queen will have that one. We'll join him for the Super Stands Cleaning Service pregame show at 6:40 exclusively on KOFO.com. Want to remind everybody, 10 o'clock tonight, after all the high school action is complete, you can join Nick Gosnell here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO for the Kansas High School Scoreboard Show, as Nick will have updates and finals, and we'll have audio updates from all the action going on throughout the state of Kansas that he can fit into an hour program. So you can check in and get other updates from around the state on the Kansas High School Scoreboard Show at 10 o'clock tonight. And then a reminder that tomorrow I will be on the air with you from Sterling, Kansas, starting at 12:30 for the Super Stands Cleaning Service Ottawa University Braves pregame show. It is a 1:30 kick, and we'll have that game for you here on the Mothership, also on 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com. So a lot of football to get to. Also, another Ottawa University triple header tomorrow with football, and also with Ottawa University Braves soccer tomorrow night. So that'll be on the air. So we'll definitely want to, you'll want to tune in for your Ottawa University athletic fix here as we continue on with our sports programming. And we appreciate you joining us, whether it's over the airwaves or online. We appreciate each and every one of you joining us for all of our broadcasts, as we couldn't do this without you when it comes to bringing you all the action throughout the evening. Want to say thanks to my board op, Larson Johnson, for keeping us on the air. He does a great job as usual. Want to say thanks to Sam White, who got us some audio for the Friday Night Lights show. And also say thanks to Gary Bateman and Luke Queen for joining us to get us up to date on what to expect for tonight's games that we're going to be carrying for you. And we'll appreciate you joining us, as that's going to wrap it up for us here this evening for the Friday Night Lights preview show, as we'll be joining the Super Stands Cleaning Service pregame shows here either on the Mothership and 103.7 FM KOFO or on KOFO.com. Thanks again for listening to Friday Night Lights. I'll talk to you again next week here on KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Friday Night Lights High School Football Preview Show. Stand by for your Super Stands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on KOFO and your Game of the Week pregame show online at KOFO.com.
Want to sit front row and see the Chiefs play at Arrowhead?
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Game of the Week football broadcast and the Super Stands Cleaning Service pregame show, heard exclusively online at KOFO.com. Make Super Stands your cleaning man for carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile. Call Super Stands Cleaning Service for a free estimate today at 418-2463. Now, for our preview of tonight's game, here's Luke Queen.
And welcome everybody here to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Eagles pregame show. This is Luke Queen. I am at Wellsville High School this evening, where the Eagles are playing host to Pioneer League rival Santa Fe Trails. The Chargers Santa Fe Trail come in at 2-3 overall. They are 0-2 so far in district play. Wellsville 3-2 overall on the season, 2-1 in the league, and 1-1 in district play. So we expect a good ball game here. These two teams usually battle it out pretty hard, and here on the gridiron, anywhere they kind of match up, they really put on a pretty good show between these two schools. And I know Santa Fe Trail, after that 0-2 start here in the last 2 weeks, losses at Hayden and versus Perry LeCompton, looking to get a victory in district play, with the new format and adjust their seeding going into week number 9. Wellsville 1-1 definitely wants to get back above that 500 mark and get district victory number 2 here this evening. The first loss in district play was at Perry LeCompton, and then came back last week with a big victory at Bishop Ward to even up that record in district play at 1-1. But the Eagles had lost 2 consecutive ball games, one last week. Santa Fe Trail, losers of 2 games in a row. Each of the previous 2 weeks had Hayden and versus Perry LeCompton. But they're going to kind of, as they say, throw the records out the window when these two teams get on the field together, because this is a big game for each of them, and they're going to do. They're going to kind of be set in their ways, do what they want to do. Santa Fe Trail, a running football team, definitely single back, kind of split wings in the backfield. They're going to run the football as much as possible. Wellsville offensively uses both the run and the pass effectively in their more pro-style offense, a little bit of a spread formation, but definitely a pro-style. And this game will definitely be decided in the trenches, I have the feeling, here this evening, as the offensive and defensive lines is definitely where this one's going to be won or lost. But, again, we have Santa Fe Trail here at Wellsville SFT coming in 2-3 overall on season. They're 0-2 in districts, looking for their first district victory. Wellsville 3-2 overall, 1-1 in districts, looking to get back above 500 in district play with the victory here this evening. We're going to take a quick time out, send you back to the studio. You're listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Eagles pregame show here on the High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Superstand be your cleaning man. Superstand's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
Want to sit front row and see the Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium? KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft want to send you. All you have to do is stop by Furniture Loft in Osage City or Emporia and register. You and a friend could be sitting in the front row to watch a Chiefs game. Only one win per person per season. No purchase is necessary. Must be 18 to win. The next giveaway is for the Chiefs game on October 21st versus the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll announce the winner on October 15th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
And welcome back here to the Superstands Cleaning Service Eagles pregame show. Luke Queen at Wellsville High School, where the 3-2 Wellsville Eagles play host to the 2-3 Santa Fe Trail Chargers here in this Pioneer and District matchup. Week 6 of high school football across the state of Kansas. Little background here for you on the Chargers. They are a running football team. They average just under 260 yards a week ball game on the ground, 259.4 yards per contest on the ground. They will throw it a little bit, just under 100 yards passing per night, 96 yards passing, so 355
total yards of offense is what the Chargers average each week, but 200 and almost 260 of those on the ground. So definitely a running football team using an offensive line to set the tone for sure, as they love to keep the ball on the ground. The leading rusher for the Chargers is Will Heron. He is a 6'1", 204-pound running back. So he is definitely a tough load to bring down. 204 pounds, 6'1", big back for Santa Fe Trail. Well, they're going to have to do a good job of staying low to not try and tackle Heron up high, as big backs are difficult to bring down when you're going to try and keep them down up by the shoulder pads. Passing leaders, Andrew Burkfeld is the quarterback leading the way in passing, 96 passing yards per contest. Burkfeld is a 6-foot junior. Total yards, Heron's leading the way in that category. He averages 136.8 on the ground, 146 total. So a little bit through the air. Heron has made a few catches that way and gets a few extra yards there. Leading tackler for Santa Fe Trail defensively, also Heron, out of his linebacking spot, averaging 8 tackles per ball game. So, Will Heron definitely kind of a feature there, both offensively and defensively for the Chargers. He's a guy they kind of got to look out for, but definitely a game that Santa Fe Trail going to try and win this thing at the line of scrimmage. The way they run the football, it is in the trenches where they're going to try to gain the advantage. Wellsville going to have to do everything they can up front to fill some holes, plug some, kind of get a hat on a hat, as they say, with their down linemen, and then allow their linebackers and their secondary to come up and make some tackles. But Santa Fe Trail not afraid to throw the football a little bit, and so got to be ready. Can't just commit everybody up into the box, as they will, drop back and throw a pass here and there. I mean, just under 100 yards at this level with that many rushing yards, they can put the ball into the air and do it effectively. So really important tonight for Wellsville to be sound up front defensively to slow down this rushing attack of Santa Fe Trail. So again, Will Heron leading the way on the ground and averaging just under 137 yards per ball game. Through 5 games, that is a tremendous amount of yards in rushing the football for Heron. Burkfeld does a nice job of passing the football just as well, and keeping the balance just enough to keep the defense honest. But again, Wellsville going to have to be focused up front, down in the trenches, and able to maintain and get this victory here this evening. We're going to take a break here for a few minutes, and then we'll come back with a review and some stat leaders for the Eagles. You're listening to the Super Stands Cleaning Service pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
Get the breakdown and the shakedown on Ottawa University Braves football with the Kent Kessinger Show all season long on your sports source for East Central Kansas, 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. Win or lose, Coach K will discuss the X's and O's of the previous week. He'll give the info you need for the next week, and we'll have a little fun along the way. It's the Kent Kessinger Show on your sports source for East Central Kansas, 1220, 103.7 FM, and KOFO.com.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I recently joined my father in business, and I am looking forward to working with families in Miami and Franklin County. Lewisburg will be my home base, and I am eager to make friends and meet the neighbors.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Agmark LLC would like to wish the area sports teams good luck this season. Agmark has been providing grain marketing solutions for almost 20 years and is proud to be part of your Kansas community. For grain bids, marketing information, and crop insurance analysis, contact Agmark toll-free, 888-848-9979, or visit our website at www.agmarkllc.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for current grain marketing information.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
And welcome back here, everybody, to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Eagles pregame show. Luke Queen at Wellsville High School, where tonight the 3-2 Eagles take on the 2-3 Santa Fe Trail Chargers in a district matchup here in week number 6. We previewed a little bit about the Chargers in our last section, so now we will kind of look at the offensive stat leaders and a little bit of what Wellsville needs to do here this evening. Wellsville, a balanced offense all the way around. There's no better way to say it. They averaged just over 168 yards per contest on the ground and just over 182 yards in the air. 350 yards of total offense for the week, or each week, and it is almost split 50-50. And that is just how Coach Brett Burkdale wants this team to work. They want them, to be able to use the run to set up the pass, use the pass to set up the run. Dynamic quarterback, senior, 5'11" senior Zach Vance, been running the show here for a couple years for the Eagles, does a fantastic job, good arm, accurate, and can pass the ball well on the move as well. Vance averaging 171 yards per contest in the air. So, there is a little bit that is, passing from others that have helped out. Sure, the stats a little skewed last week. Said 182 yards a game, and he's averaging 171.5. Well, wasn't throwing the ball last week. Probably got some work in for a few other players as well. But 168 yards on the ground. And leading the way is right now Tanner Sholkowski leading the way on the ground for Wellsville. But a lot of different people, a lot of different backs get the ball with reverses and with counter plays, and also with Vance on keeping the football as well. Does a great job of really running this offense. For Wellsville, the key offensively tonight, just as it will be defensively, is going to be on the offensive line. They're going to need to create some holes that allow their backs to get through. Going to give Vance a little bit of time to throw the football as well. Got some good receivers out there right now. Got a couple of them out with Reeve and Richard still, out with concussions. But has some other options. Dawson Donovan, Jeff Ebeck both do a very good job outside and able to receive the passes. Good. Vance also really good on the move. So we expect, a heck of a ball game here this evening, but it's definitely Wellsville needs to control the line of scrimmage on both offense and defense to really get the victory here this evening. Coach Burkdale told me a few weeks ago that it's going to be a work in progress as they had new players on the offensive line and defensive line starting this year. And so it's really just continuing to gel those pieces together and to create that cohesion on the lines to really set their offense up. And when that gets clicking, they're one of the most dynamic offenses that's probably around the area, that's for sure. And they can really, really put some points on the board in a hurry when Wellsville gets clicking. So for Wellsville this evening, they really have got to control that line of scrimmage and use offensive and defensive, lines to do that, and then get that offense going. Whether it be starting with the pass and then using the run off the pass or vice versa. Either way, Wellsville at the line of scrimmage is where this ball game's going to be won here this evening for the Eagles. We're going to take another timeout and be back here ready for kickoff shortly. So we'll be back with some football here soon. You're listening to the Superstand's Cleaning Service pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Thank you for listening to the Superstand's Cleaning Service Game of the Week football pregame show. Stand by. Kickoff is next.
Let's see. That big yellow spot came from an ice cream cone. The brown spot was from a super hot cup of coffee. And that purpley blue gray shadow over there, well, I just couldn't say.
If you have troublesome carpet spots, spills, and stains, stop and call Superstand, your cleaning man. Call 418-2463 for your free estimate. Eliminate spots, spills, stains, and purpley blue gray shadows from your carpets. Superstand's Cleaning Service, 418-2463.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Game of the Week football broadcast, heard exclusively online at KOFO.com. Tonight, the Wellsville Eagles host the Santa Fe Trail Chargers. This KOFO Game of the Week is being brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Superstand's Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Costantino's Price Chopper. Our Game of the Week football broadcast on KOFO.com is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Agmark LLC, Reeve Roofing, Family Life Chiropractic. Also by Layton Real Estate, the City of Wellsville, Peckham's Pumpkin Patch at Pleasant Ridge, Mid-America Bank, Wellsville Retirement Community, and State Farm agent Keith Gain. Now let's return to the field and join Luke Queen for this KOFO Game of the Week.
And welcome back, everybody, to the KOFO High School Game of the Week. This is Luke Queen at Wellsville High School, where the 3-2 Eagles play host to the 2-3 Chargers of Santa Fe Trail. Wellsville just won the coin toss and is elected to receive the football here to start the ball game. They're going to defend the north end, so they'll be moving right to left on your radio dial as I look at it here from just east of the 50-yard, just north of the 50-yard line. So Santa Fe Trail will be kicking from the south and defending the south goal here in the opening quarter of this Pioneer League contest. Wellsville will start with their offense on the field, and Wellsville, Coach Burchell definitely wanting to get his boys the offense out there, get them clicking early, and moving that football and get some points on the board. See if they can start out on top, play from in front. That's what they did last week, definitely at Bishop Ward, and then they just really put it on the Cyclones up at Ward, defeating them 62-6 on their home field. That was coming off of back-to-back losses. They were defeated by Burlington 34-12 and at Perry Compton 52-18. So, good comeback recovery victory for the Eagles last week. Back deep for the Eagles is number 15, Anthony Steins, and also number 10, Zach Vance, back deep to receive this kick. Blake Bussing will do the kicking honors for Santa Fe Trail. We'll see what kind of leg Bussing has. Kick is away. It's a shorter kick. Signs is going to take it at about the 20-yard line. He's going to go to his right. Got a little bit of running room. He's out across the 30 and the 35. Out the 40, breaks another tackle, gets out to the 45, and he'll be gang tackled as he crosses midfield. And the ball with Wellsville will start this drive at about the 49-yard line of Santa Fe Trail. So good return there, a 30-plus yard return by Signs, setting up Wellsville with good position here in. When you start a drive in the defense's territory, that's just a wonderful place to open up. So here they are, first drive of the ball game. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver left, shotgun formation. Vance in the turn, he's going to give. Handoff is to Shalkowski. Shalkowski to the right side across the 45-yard line and be brought down at about the 43. So a gain of about 6 on the play. Up second down and 4 yards to go. Need to get just across the 39-yard line approximately for the first down. In same formation. And shotgun. Shalkowski to his left. And it's going to be given to Shalkowski again, trying the right side. Not much there this time. Maybe a short gain on the play, maybe a yard and a half at best. So it'll bring up third down here for the Eagles. And looking over to the sideline, and the ball will be spotted right at the 42. So just a pickup of 1, third down and 3. Ants relays the play to his teammates. Wellsville breaks the huddle. E-back going to line up by himself, single receiver to the right, trips to the left. Shalkowski will flank Vance to his right. Vance looking to pass, rolling to his left. There's a flag down. Vance in a little bit of trouble. Now he's got a receiver, and the pass is complete. That is Ethan Strawn on the catch. But the flag is back at the 50-yard line, the 49, and it is holding against Wellsville. So the play will be nullified. It was good enough for a first down. Strawn was down about the 25, but play is going to be brought back. Penalty enforced. And so that'll bring the ball back out and make it, instead of third and up 2.5, it'll bring up third down and 12. Ball now at the 49-yard line. Eagles will come out. Like trips receivers to the right. Vance now coming out of the backfield. Showalter back. He's looking to pass. He's going to try and throw it up, try and find Vance. Vance adjusts and makes the catch at the 25-yard line. Big play there. Zach Vance came out of the backfield where he usually stands as quarterback. There was a flag on the play for pass interference against Santa Fe Trail, but great job there by Vance to concentrate and bring in that pass from Showalter. So that'll be enough for a first down. Definitely the ball will be down. So they called that incomplete. It sure looked like Vance made the catch, but anyway, it's a 15-yard penalty, so it's good for a first down. Now the ball will be marked down at the 36 of the Chargers. So first down and 10 Eagles. My vantage point, it looked like play, so I'm assuming that meant it was incomplete. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver left. Shotgun. Play action. Vance now in a little bit of trouble, rolling on the left side, and he'll be dragged down at the 41-yard line. Ball's on the ground, but Vance will be called down by contact as the ground caused that fumble, so it's back out at about the 42. So that'll be a loss of 6 on the play. Vance rolled out here to the left side and had good pursuit there from Santa Fe Trail and just unable to turn the corner and was dragged down for the loss. Twin receivers going to set up each side. Shalkowski will flank Vance in the backfield on his left. Zach Vance in the shotgun formation. Anthony Signs coming in motion left to right. Vance throws to his right. He's got Signs. Signs working inside the 30, 25, inside the 20-yard line. That's going to be plenty enough for a first down. Good play set up there. And that ball will be spotted down about the 17-yard line. And so first down and 10 for the Eagles. Really good play design there to the right. And he's looking to get a man in motion, and now we've got a whistle and a timeout here from Wellsville. We'll take this timeout with him, a 60-second timeout. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles!
The goal of Layton Real Estate is not to be the biggest real estate firm. Their goal is to be the best for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a move-up buyer, investor, or maybe downsizing, their experience and knowledge will be with you every step of the way. Your satisfaction is their top priority. Layton Real Estate, serving families in eastern central Kansas for the last 50 years. Call 785-883-2370. Layton Real Estate, serving families in eastern central Kansas for the last 50 years. Call 785-883-2379 or visit their newly redesigned website at laytonre.com.
And welcome back here to the High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen at Wellsville High School. The Eagles first down and 10 at the Santa Fe Trail Chargers 17-yard line, 8:52 remaining here in the first quarter. Wellsville just had a timeout called there, trying to get the right personnel onto the field running out here after this timeout. Again, Vance to go under center, twin receivers to the right, single receiver left. Turn to give is to Signs. Signs has a little bit of room. He's across the 15, and his forward progress will be stopped at about the 11-yard line. Had a little bit of running room, and then Signs tried to slow up to make a cut and was met immediately there by the defenders, but a pickup of 6 on first down for Wellsville. So Eagles now second down and 4 at the 11. Quick score update just got in. West Franklin leading over Silver Lake by a score of 7-0 early in that contest. One receivers to the right, single to the left. Vance back in shotgun. Moving to his right, he's going to keep it himself. He'll get across the 10-yard line. Gain of about 2 on the play on the quarterback keeper there. Vance looking to his right, kind of cut it back up quickly, but dragged down with the ankle tackle there by the defensive line for Santa Fe Trail. So 3rd and 2 here for the Eagles. Ball at the 9-yard line. Vance will go into shotgun, twin receivers each side. Ball back to Vance. Vance flips it up along the right side, and it is caught. And touchdown, Wellsville. Tanner's side, and it is caught. And touchdown, Wellsville. Tanner Shalkowski with the catch. A 9-yard touchdown pass from Vance to Shalkowski. Wellsville takes the 6-0 lead here with 7:26 remaining, and the extra point attempt here upcoming. And the extra point attempt here upcoming. Nice job there by Vance. Kind of threw a little bit of a short wheel route type of pass to Shalkowski along the right side. Wellsville lining up for 2 along the left half. Twin receivers each side. Vance under center. He's going to drop back, look to pass, tosses it up, and caught. Ebeck with the 2-point conversion, and Wellsville takes the 8-0 lead. 7:26 remaining here, first quarter. You're listening to the High School Football Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
It's time for the 13th annual Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off, the family event everyone loves to attend at Peckham's Pumpkin Patch. Gates open tomorrow at 10. Tasting between 11 and 2. Voting closes at 2. Results announced at 2:30. And KOFO broadcasts live from 9 until noon. Will Family Life Chiropractic and Pleasant Ridge win top awards again this year? Taste for yourself. Admission is only $5 for those 5 and up, and go toward meeting this year's goal of $1,600 benefiting Franklin County Cancer Foundation. With your help, we can do it again at the 13th annual Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off.
And welcome back, everybody, here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen here at Wellsville High School, where 7:26 remaining here in the first quarter. And the Eagles have an 8-0 lead over the visiting Chargers from Santa Fe Trail. Zach Vance will do the kicking duties for Wellsville. He's kicking off to Zach Baker. And I cannot quite make out the number of the other receiver in the deep backfield. Kick is away. It's going to bounce down at about the 22. Picked up here by Santa Fe Trail. Going to try the right side out across the 30. And it'll be knocked out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. That was Lowton Reed, number 89, on the return there. So the ball will be spotted just inside, or just short of the 34-yard line is where they said Reed stepped out of bounds. So first down and 10 Chargers here at the, we'll call it the 34. Single receiver, split wide. Single back. Berkner, he's going to give it along the left side. And I missed the number on that run. But it looked like Carter Greenfield was the ball carrier, number 1. He is a 5'5" running back, senior for Santa Fe Trail. Gain of a few on the play. Let's give him 3. He's out to about the 5'5" running back, senior for Santa Fe Trail. Gain of a few on the play. Let's give him 3. He's out to about the 37-yard line, so it'll be running back, senior for Santa Fe Trail. Gain of a few on the play. Let's give him 3. He's out to about the 37-yard line, so Ken Burfeld going under center. Man coming across in motion is Weekly. Pitch is going to go outside. That's Heron. Heron going to try the left side. Knocked down after a gain of about 4 on the play. He's going to bring up short of the first down by just a couple yards. So the ball at the 43-yard line of Santa Fe Trail. Gain of about 6, actually, is where Heron finally made contact with the ground. Good job there. Again, we discussed in the pregame how Wellsville needed to stay low on a big back like Heron to really make the tackle. Good job of shooting in there at the ankles. Quickly, ball snap to Heron. Heron going to go to the left side. He's going to get to a 45-yard line just across the sticks. That's going to be enough for a first down. Gain of about 1.5 yards on the play, but it's enough. As the nose of the football touching the 45-yard line. So give him 2 on the play, and it'll be first down and 10 here, Santa Fe Trail, all at their own 45. Right, so going to give this time, it's kind of a double reverse and snuffed out there nicely by the Eagles. Good job. I believe that was Jackson Showalter and Anthony Sines combining in on that tackle, it looked like. And it was kind of a double reverse, initially giving the ball to Greenfield. Greenfield handed it off to Jarrett, I believe, on that play as they started it left and gave it back right on the counter, but Wellsville holding the edge there. Gain of about 2 on the play at best. And this time they're going to give it to Heron. Heron right up the middle, and he's going to be taken down at about just across the 50, about the 49-yard line. So that'll be a gain of about 4 and bring up third down and 4 for Santa Fe Trail. And Santa Fe Trail likes to control the line of scrimmage and run the football. And this time they're going to give to Herron. Herron going to try the right side, and I believe he's going to be near that marker. He's going to be at the 45-yard line, and the officials are going to put the nose of the football across the 45, and so it'll be a gain of 4 and just enough. They didn't bring the sticks out for that one, but when the stick is on the 45 and the nose of the ball is across it, it's a pretty good indication that that will be enough for the first down. This time, single receiver is going to run out to the left side. Nobody in the backfield, and it's going to be a kind of a quick reverse counter there. Ball given to Weekly, McLean Weekly on the carry. A 5'9", 150 junior running back. No gain on the play there. Kind of stacked up strong left instead of having a back deep in the backfield behind Berkfeld on that one. But straight give, bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball still at the 45-yard line. Single receiver to the right. Now they've got the deep back in there. They're going to fake. The pass is going to be made. It is thrown to the left. It is complete. That is Greenfield on the catch, and he's going to be taken down at about the 26-yard line, so that's going to be good for about 19 yards and a first down there. Greenfield came kind of on that counter run from the right, fake to him. Berkfeld rolled a little bit to his right and then turned and threw that wheel route over there along the left side. And Greenfield was pretty well wide open. Good job there by Jeff Ebeck coming off his initial coverage to make the tackle. Again, Greenfield with the carry this time. He'll be inside the 25 down to about the 24 on a gain of about 2 yards this time. Bring up 2nd down and 8. Santa Fe Trail so far running, and they've thrown that one pass out there complete for a big first down and a 19-yard gain just to keep Wellsville on us. Again, Greenfield in motion. The give's going to go to Herron. Herron going to go to the left side. Got a little bit of running room, breaks a couple tackles, now dragging tacklers with him as he gets down inside the 5, down to about the 2-yard line. Big tackle, big carry there from Herron, about 21 yards on the carry. He's going to set up first down and goal, ball at the 2 for the Chargers. Single receiver left, split back, turn, give to Herron. Herron straight up the middle, no signal yet, and now arms go into the air, and it is a touchdown, Santa Fe Trail. 2-yard run from Herron. And it is now 8-6 with the conversion upcoming. Two minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 8-6 now with the conversion attempt upcoming for Santa Fe Trail. Starting to line up for 2 this time in more of a traditional backfield. A bit of an offset. Berkfeld going to give to the right, and it will be Carter or Greenfield in for the 2-point conversion. So 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, and the tie ball game 8-8. Take a quick 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school football here on KOFO.com.
See Family Life Chiropractic for your student-athlete sports physical. And in the event of a sports injury, Family Life Chiropractic specializes in rehabilitation, including kinesiotape taping, concussion diagnostics and examinations, as well as cold laser therapy to get athletes at all levels back in the game. Family Life Chiropractic, 430 Main Street in Wellsville. Schedule your appointment online at FamilyLifeChiroKS.com or call 785-883-9355.
The City of Wellsville reminds you of all that is available at its website, cityofwellsville.org. You can set up an account and pay your utility bill online. Have a question about city ordinance? Log on and see the most recent list of ordinances adopted by the city. There's a calendar of upcoming events so you'll never miss out on the fun around town. News, city and government information, crime prevention recommendations, and ways to contact the city if you have other questions. It's available online at cityofwellsville.org. The City of Wellsville is proud of all of its student athletes.
Go Eagles!
And welcome back here to the high school game of the week. Kickoff by Bussing. Taken short at about the 30-yard line and brought out to about the 33. Chase Farley on the return. Bussing did not want to kick that ball deep to Signs and Vance, who were back deep for Wellsville. Just over 2 minutes remaining here, first quarter in this ball game, and as we expected, back and forth. Wellsville taking the first drive down, getting on the board first, taking an 8-0 lead, and then a long drive there by Santa Fe Trail with 2:10 remaining. They tie it up 8-8. Eagles coming out. Twin receivers right, single receiver left. Power I backfield. Turn the give is going to go to Signs. Signs going to try. Eagles coming out. Twin receivers right, single receiver left. Power I backfield. Turn the give is going to go to Signs. Signs going to try the right side. Not much there, as he might have gained a yard on the play. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 9 here for the Eagles. Couple big defensive linemen there for Santa Fe Trail. Tough sledding so far right up the middle for Wellsville. Vance again under center, same for backfield. He's going to drop back to pass. He's under a little bit of pressure, rolling out to his right. He throws. Ebeck, nice job to come back to his quarterback, who was in a little bit of trouble, and that's a catch just short of the 50. The ball is marked down at the 49-yard line. Again, good job, Jeff Ebeck. He was deep, and he broke his route off and came back to his quarterback. And good connection. Again, good job, Jeff Ebeck. He was deep, and he broke his route off and came back to his quarterback. And good connection there between Vance, and he broke his route off and came back to his quarterback. And good connection there between Vance and Ebeck for the first down for Wellsville. Ball at the Eagles' 49-yard line, just shy of midfield. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right this time for Wellsville. Vance in shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking to run, and he just needs a block, and now he's got one. He breaks it around the corner. Inside the 40-yard line is where Zach Vance will be brought down. It was a good job there. Vance looked to be in a little bit of trouble in the backfield initially, and able to make the first man miss and then get out. And Wellsville did a good job to set up the edge. Vance stepped up, and it was just the safety able to come over and drive him out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So another first down there for the Eagles. 1st and 10 now at the 38-yard line of Santa Fe Trail. When receivers right, Vance in the shotgun. Signs to his right. Looking to his left. He's going to throw it down there. Jackson Showalter with the catch inside the 10 and taken down inside the 15-yard line at the 12. Nice little pop pass there from Vance as he just did a single one-step drop, got his feet set, and threw it over the top of the defender right into the resting arms of Showalter. So another first down there for Wellsville. Good passing catch. They've got first down and 10, ball at the Chargers' 12-yard line as we approach 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Vance takes the shotgun snap. He's looking to run to his right this time. A little bit of pressure there. He tries to turn the corner, and now right before he goes out of bounds, he's brought down for a gain of about maybe no gain or loss on the play now. So look to where the ball is being spotted. Looks like it'll be a loss of about 2. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 12. Ball at the 14-yard line. And we have reached the end of the first quarter We're here at Wellsville. We have a tie ball game. Wellsville 8, Santa Fe Trail 8. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles!
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen at Wellsville High School. We're about to open up play here in the second quarter. Wellsville in possession, second down and 12. Ball at the Santa Fe Trail 14-yard line. Tie ball game as we open up here in the second, 8-8. Wellsville comes out, twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Vance in shotgun with Farley and Signs back there with him. Vance going to take the snap, looking to pass. He goes over the top, looking for Shalkowski, but just a little bit out of the reach of Tanner. And pass falls down incomplete. So third down and 12 here, again from the 14-yard line. So Wellsville can get a chunk back here, and down and 12 here, again from the 14-yard line. So Wellsville can get a chunk back here and set themselves up with an opportunity. They don't have to get it into the end zone, just need a first down here. And I believe it'll be about the 2-yard line where that first down is needed. But couple, 4-down territory, bunch set to the right, three receivers, single receiver to the left. And we're going to have a whistle and timeout here called by Santa Fe Trail. We're going to take the timeout with them and send you back to the studio for 60 seconds. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Everyone's grateful for a roof over their head, but how often do you think about it? The actual roof. It usually only comes to mind when a storm blows through, and you hope your home stays safe and dry, till you find that leak, and that leak, and that leak. Next time the weather turns bad, don't hope. Call Reeve Roofing. Stephen Reeve and his crew will come inspect your roof and give you a free estimate about damage, and they'll help guide you through the claim process with your insurance company. They really do mean it when they say, Reeve the roofing to us. Reeve Roofing, 913-488-8144. 913-488-8144.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
And welcome back. Wellsville coming out with a little bit of a throwback pass here as they got started here before we got back from the timeout. Pass falls incomplete from Showalter, intended for Vance this time. So laying up fourth down and 12. Ball at the 14-yard line. We'll see what the Eagles decide to do here. Came out with a little bit of trickery. Vance kind of walked away from the quarterback position, not running himself out into a receiver spot, but a little bit of a direct snap to Showcowski position, not running himself out into a receiver spot, but a little bit of a direct snap to Showcowski, flip to Showalter, who tried the pass out to Vance. Going to go with twin receivers to the right, single receiver left, power I backfield. Vance going to take the snap. He's going to go up top, and he threw it back to the corner. Single receiver left, power I backfield. Vance going to take the snap. He's going to go up top, and he threw it back to the corner. Backfield. Vance going to take the snap. He's going to go up top, and he threw it back to the corner. And Showalter ran a little bit of a post, so the ball will fall incomplete, and Wellsville will turn it over on downs. Ball goes over to Santa Fe Trail, who now will start first down and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Well, good opportunity here, Wellsville. Get some pressure, slow this running attack down of Santa Fe Trail. They can force quick 3 and out and should set themselves up with good field position. Again, Trail going to go single receiver to the right. It's going to be Weekly going in motion, handoff to Heron. Not a whole lot there, if anything. Maybe a yard out to the 15 as the ball is started at the 14. So it is at the 15. So give him 1 yard on the play. So second down and a long 9. Wasn't much of a yard that he got on that play. Give him 1 yard on the play. So second down and a long 9. Wasn't much of a yard that he got on that play. This time empty set in the backfield, power right. This time empty set in the backfield, power right. Again, they're looking to pass. They've got Heron over the middle. Ball hit him in the hands, but he was unable to bring it down. He lined up almost looking at the quarterback off the line of scrimmage in more of a tight set formation along the right side, and he just ran a seam route. Berkfeld and faked the handoff there to Weekly, who was coming from right to left, and then turned and tried to hit Heron up the middle. Now back into that flip back set. They're going to, again, play action pass, rolling to the right, and picked off here by Zach Vance at about the 25-yard line. And Vance down inside the 10, and he'll be knocked out down, I believe, inside the 5-yard line. Great play there from Zach Vance, stepping in front of that pass, picking it off. And so with 10:54 remaining here in the second quarter, INT by Zach Vance. So it's taken down at the 6. So first down and goal for Wellsville. So even better than the 3 and out, forcing the turnover. And talk about a short field, only 6 yards from pay dirt here for the Eagles. After turning it over on downs, and now we've got a whistle, and we're going to have a timeout called here by Wellsville. We'll take them with them. 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
When it comes to your home, quality matters. And when quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call to have your air conditioning system serviced today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a
Heating and Cooling. Call to have your air conditioning system serviced today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-8. cornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles! When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101. Go Eagles!
And Vance in shotgun, and the shotgun snap is over his head, and Vance will have to fall on it right there. That's going to be a big loss on the play. Ball will probably be spotted back at about the 21, maybe the 22-yard line. It was first down and goal at the 6. Wellsville, after the Vance interception, and returned down to the 6-yard line, but a loss of 15 yards on the play. And so now it is second and goal from the 20 yards on the play. And so now it is second and goal from the 21-yard line. Wellsville needs to get some chunk yardage back here on first down. Vance is going to go under center. Signs in the backfield behind Farley. Snap back to Vance. Quick pass out here to Shalkowski. Shalkowski with some space. He's got to make a move. Runs over the first defender, and he's going to get the ball down inside the 10, and he'll be taken down at the 8. So 13 yards there on second down. A nice little swing pass out to Tanner Shalkowski, and a good job there by Shalkowski of using that open space, and then had just the defensive back and a couple guys in pursuit, so running over the defensive back to get a couple more yards at the end of that play. Vance will drop back into shotgun again. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Signs over the defensive back to get a couple more yards at the end of that play. Vance will drop back into shotgun again. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Signs in the backfield. They're going to kind of lead for Vance, and nowhere to go for Zach Vance. And he's going to possibly lose about a half a yard on the play at about to the 9-yard line. So it'll bring up fourth down and goal from the 9 here for Wellsville. Eagles again stalled out last time at the 14-yard line. Started this drive at the 6, but a bad snap on first down, lost 15, and they've been trying to recover ever since. Wellsville getting the proper guys onto the field. Bunch formation on the right-hand side. Single receiver to the left. Vance shotgun with Shalkowski on his right. Now Vance will motion out. Shalkowski again this time will not give it to Showalter. And Shalkowski will be taken down for a loss of about 3. And there is a flag that came in from the back. We'll see what the call is here. We've got a personal foul, chop block on the Eagles, and that'll be declined, and so it'll be a turnover on downs again for Wellsville. Big opportunity there for the Eagles again. For Wellsville, big opportunity there for the Eagles, unable to capitalize on it. And so Santa Fe Trail this time will take over first down and 10, the ball at the 12-yard line of the Chargers. Santa Fe Trail comes to the line of scrimmage, still tied 8-8, 8:39 remaining here in the first half. Burkeville going under center, more of a traditional down back look. Give is to Greenfield. Greenfield going to go to the right side. He's going to get out to about the 20-yard line. So it'll be a gain of about 8 on the play. Carter Greenfield with the carry. Tackle made by Zach Vance on the play. Second down and 2.5 yards to go here. Ball's got to get to the 23-yard, across the 22, and the ball just at the 20-yard line. Felt under center. He's going to give to Heron. Heron going to try the right side, 22, and the ball just at the 20-yard line. Felt under center. He's going to give to Heron. Heron going to try the right side. Slides off the first tackler and now gains a few positive yards on the play. Off the first tackler and now gains a few positive yards on the play. He's out to the 24, maybe the 25. So it'll be a gain good enough for a first down. The ball is at the 24-yard line. So got it by about a yard, so it'll bring up first down and 10 now at the 24-yard line for Santa Fe Trail. Chargers again, 3-back set. Give's going to be to Greenfield. Greenfield going to try the right side. Gets about a half a yard or so on the play. Out to, give me a yard on the play to the 25. Greenfield going to try the right side. Gets about a half a yard or so on the play. Out to, give me a yard on the play to the 25-yard line. So it'll bring up second down and 9. The play there by Farley. To read the counter as Greenfield lined up a little bit off to the right of Burkeville in the backfield. Single receiver to the right. Heron behind Burkfeld. This time, give is to Heron. Heron going to go right up the middle in the backfield. Single receiver to the right. Heron behind Burkfeld. This time, give is to Heron. Heron going to go right up the middle. Not a whole lot there. He's going to get out to about the 27-yard line, so a gain of a couple on this play. And he'll bring up third down and about a long 6 yards to go, maybe 7. Charger 27-yard line. They've got to get to the 34. So it is a 7 yards to go here for Santa Fe Trail. He'll go up here for the defensive line. Burkfeld back to pass. He's going to just kind of throw it up along the right sideline. Pass is out of bounds. It was intended for Gabe Dunaway, 6'4" senior wide receiver along the outside. The pass was behind him and a little bit short as Dunaway was trying to run kind of that fly pattern down the right side. 4th down and 7 yards to go. Ball at the 27-yard line. And it looks like Santa Fe Trail is going to drop back into a punt formation. Zach Vance going to go back to receive this punt. He's going to stand back at his own 45-yard line. Snap is back, and the kick is away. Wellsville setting up a return. Ball lands at the 50 and takes the Santa Fe Trail bounce just down to about the 46-yard line. But it will go over to Wellsville. The ball at the 46. So 1st down and 10, Wellsville, ball at the 46-yard line. Wellsville here had a couple good opportunities there late in the first quarter, early here in the second quarter, and unable to punch it in. Either one of those opportunities, they turn it over on downs at the 14-yard line and then at the 12. After they started 1st and goal at the 6, they ended up that drive at the 12. Twin receivers to the right. Now Signs coming in motion to the right. Pass out to Signs. Signs a little bit of space at the 50. Breaks one tackle at the 40. Now he runs over a couple guys, and he'll be dragged down at about the 38-yard line. Nice job there by Anthony Signs. He started in motion from left to right and then had that space available to him in the right flat. So 1st down Wellsville. Again, that little drag play there gets Signs space, and Anthony Signs in the open field with some space can make some people miss and is not afraid to lower his shoulder to get a couple extra yards at the end. Strong goes in motion. Vance in shotgun. He's looking to his left. Now back to the right. Quickly over to Jeff Ebeck. Ebeck makes the first man miss. He's at the 20 and taken down at about the 15-yard line. Nice job. Actually, he's going to be taken down, they're going to say, at the 12. So big play there. Jeff Ebeck was man-to-man, covered man-to-man on the right-hand side as Strawn went right to left in motion, and Ebeck with just kind of a stop pattern after about 12 to 15 yards, and then made the first man miss, and it was a foot race down the sideline. So 1st down and 10, ball at the 12-yard line here for the Eagles. In Vance, in the shotgun formation, twin receivers to each side. Give is going to be to Shalkowski. Not a whole lot there as they try a little bit of a counter draw, and Shalkowski is not going to gain anything. That's going to be no gain on the play, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now for the Eagles. A little bit of a hole there, but a good job by the linebacking core of Santa Fe Trail to stay home. There was a hole on the line, but the linebackers were there to fill the gaps. Good job there by Santa Fe Trail. One receivers to the right. Again, kind of a draw to Shalkowski. This time has a little bit of running room. He'll be inside the 10 and taken down at about the 8-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play there for Tanner Shalkowski, and he'll bring up 3rd down and 6 here for Wellsville. I'm going to spot it actually at the 7, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 5 as they gain 5 on that play. One receivers to the right. Ants in the shotgun. Going to take the snap. And he's going to give it to Shalkowski, who's going to try the left side. He's down inside the 5, and it'll be spotted maybe at the 4, maybe 3-yard line. So it's positive gain on the play. 3-yard line. So it's positive gain on the play of at least 3. So it's at the 4-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 3 on the play. 4th down and 1 here for Wellsville. 4th down and 1, ball at the 4-yard line. Got to get it across the 3 for the first down. We've got a whistle and an official's timeout for, looks like we've got a little bit of an equipment issue going on Santa Fe Trail. I believe it's just a shoulder pad outside of the uniform. We're going to help him pop that thing back in. And maybe it is more than just that, as Carter Greenfield will have to come off for the Chargers. Greenfield, the outside linebacker. Looks like it might have been a snap on the helmet. So 4th down and 1. Power I backfield. Signs deep behind Shalkowski and Vance under center. Vance barking signals. And now he's going to stand up. Looked like they were trying to draw him off there, unable to do so. Timeout, Wellsville. We'll take this one with them. Quick timeout. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, Concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
See Family Life Chiropractic for
Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
See Family Life Chiropractic for your student-athlete's sports physical. And in the event of a sports injury, Family Life Chiropractic specializes in rehabilitation, including kinesiotape taping, concussion diagnostics and examinations, as well as cold laser therapy to get athletes at all levels back in the game. Family Life Chiropractic, 430 Main Street in Wellsville. Schedule your appointment online. Cold laser therapy to get athletes at all levels back in the game. Family Life Chiropractic, 430 Main Street in Wellsville. Schedule your appointment online at FamilyLifeChiroKS.com or call 785-883-9355.
And welcome back, Wellsville. 4th down and 1 here, ball at the 4-yard line. They're looking to get this first down, set up first down and goal. Zach Vance in the shotgun formation, flanked by Anthony Signs. They're going to fake it to Signs, and Vance is going to keep it himself. And I'm not sure how much he got there on that. And looks like it'll be stopped short of the line to gain. So it'll be another turnover on downs. No gain on the play there from Vance. And it'll bring first down and 10 for Santa Fe Trail. They're going to start this drive inside their own 5-yard line at the 4. Couple updates of scores around the area. Eudora leads over Ottawa 14-0. Lewisburg over Atchison 14-0. Silver Lake now leads West Franklin 28-7. And Paola 7-6 over Piper. Aaron, the ball carrier for Santa Fe Trail. He's out over the 5, maybe just short of the 10-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of about 5 on the play here for Heron. And it's going to bring up second down and 5 for Santa Fe Trail. Anderson County up on Osawatomie 22-6, and Hartford over Mendocino Valley 30-6 in the first quarter. To the right, this is Greenfield on the carry. Not much there, if anything. Maybe a half yard or a yard on the play at best. So it'll bring up third down, and it is spotted at the 9, so no gain on the play. Maybe a half yard or a yard on the play at best. So it'll bring up third down, and it is spotted at the 9, so no gain on the play. tough to call from up here as the play was going away from me. But they spotted that ball down at the 9. And Burkeville under center, Greenfield going in motion, back to pass. Going to throw it out here to the left-hand side. Pass is caught, and it'll be complete. That is number 87, Gabe Dunaway, with the catch. He'll go out to about the 19-yard line. Ethan Strawn on the tackle for Wellsville. He was kind of a man out on an island. Dunaway able to catch. He'll go out to about the 19-yard line. Ethan Strawn on the tackle for Wellsville. He was kind of a man out on an island. Dunaway able to make the catch there, and first down, Santa Fe Trail. Ball out at the 19-yard line. So they've got out from the shadows of their own goalpost here, and now trying to have to open the playbook up just a little bit more. Weekly going in motion. Toss is going to be this time to Heron. Heron going to throw the halfback pass. It's going deep. Weekly going in motion. Toss is going to be this time to Heron. Heron going to throw the halfback pass. It's going deep, and it will fall incomplete just a little bit more. Weekly going in motion. Toss is going to be this time to Heron. Heron going to throw the halfback pass. It's going deep, and it will fall incomplete as it was intended for number 89. That's Logan Reed, who the pass was intended for. He was trying to go deep, but the pass just a little bit underthrown, and so falls incomplete. Second down and 10. Ball still at the 19-yard line. Minute and 39 seconds remaining here in the first half. Tie ball game. Wellsville, Santa Fe Trail knotted up at 8. Santa Fe coming to the line of scrimmage. Single receiver to the left. Burkeville under center. Double reverse here, and it is shut down immediately there. I believe that's Tanner Shalkowski in that spot. It sure is. In that spot, it sure is. He will stop it for no gain. Here it'll make up third down and 10. Shalkowski stops Weekly, as Weekly handed off to Greenfield, who immediately gave it to Weekly, trying to go from right to left on a reverse action there. But nowhere to go. Good job by Shalkowski to come up from his linebacker spot and make that tackle. Single receiver to the right. They're back to pass. Pass over the middle, falls incomplete. That was intended for number 13, Caden Feliciano, and so that pass goes down incomplete, and it'll be falls incomplete. That was intended for number 13, Caden Feliciano, and so that pass goes down incomplete, and it'll be fourth down now for Santa Fe, 4th and 10 at their own 19. Looks like the punting unit will come on. 52 seconds remaining in this first half. Wellsville does have some, that ability to score quickly here, so this half is definitely not over. Kicker is Jose Paredes for Santa Fe Trail back in punt formation. Wellsville probably again will set up a return in this situation. They will. Vance going to let it bounce, and it will get across the 50 and will be down at the 47-yard line. And so that is where Wellsville will take over here with 42 seconds remaining. First down and 10, ball at the 47-yard line. So they're 53 yards away from the end line and looking to get some points here before the end of the half. Strawn going to come out, be wide here to the near side. Back up tight on the left. Strawn going to come out, be wide here to the near side. Back up tight on the left. Now Vance will go out to the left side. Showalter quarterbacking, and he's going to go short to Eback. Eback going to try the left side, and he'll be pushed out of bounds across the 50-yard line, short of the 45, at about the 46-yard line. So a short gain there, well, actually a good gain there of about 7. and 35 seconds remaining, and it'll be 2nd down and 3. Eagles have used Vance a couple times, once for a passing catch, and a couple other times as a little bit of a decoy there with Jackson Showalter in the backfield. Vance under center this time. He's going to throw it back, and it is a lateral, and the ball's on the ground, and it is picked up by Santa Fe Trail as that pass is incomplete, and it is going the other way, and it will be a touchdown, and it is a lateral, and the ball's on the ground, and it is picked up by Santa Fe Trail as that pass is incomplete, and it is going the other way, and it will be a touchdown back from about the 50 or about the 49-yard line, so a 51-yard return by Reed. And the Chargers take the 14-8 lead with the 2-point conversion upcoming. 23 seconds remaining here in the first half. That pass was intended for Shalkowski. It was a little bit, he was definitely behind the quarterback, so it was a That pass was intended for Shalkowski. It was a little bit, he was definitely behind the quarterback. Low. Shalkowski tried to go to the ground to make the catch. It popped free, and Reed came up, picked it up quickly, and nobody in front of him except for Green, and he was in for the touchdown. 2-point conversion is good. Will Heron on the run, and now it is 16-8 Santa Fe Trail. We're going to keep it here for the, and now it is 16-8 Santa Fe Trail. We're going to keep it here for the kickoff, and it gets you caught up as to what went on there. Again, Wellsville tried a little bit of a bubble pass. It was a lateral as Shalkowski was behind the quarterback from where the ball was released. It was a little bit short of him. He tried to go to the ground to make the catch. Unable to make the catch. It was incomplete, popped away from him. He did not get back to his feet very quickly, and Logan Reed was all over it, understanding the situation for Santa Fe Trail as he came in, picked the ball up, and outran the Wellsville pursuit to the end zone for the touchdown. That'll go down as a fumble for Wellsville. Chargers coming up to kick the ball away. It is Blake Bussing. Signs and Vance back deep for Wellsville. Bussing approaches. Kick in, Vance back deep for Wellsville. Bussing approaches. Kick is to the right side. That'll be Anthony Signs. He'll take it at about the 20. He's going to bring it to the right side. He's got a little bit of a seam. He cuts it upfield. He's out across the 40. That's to the 45, and it'll be brought down at the 46-yard line. So 26 yards on the return there for Signs. And with 15 seconds remaining, Wellsville trailing by 8. We'll see if the Eagles will try and get some big chunks here and get some points going in before the half, or if they're going to be content here again, get some big chunks here and get some points going in before the half, or if they won the opening toss. Twin receivers each side. Vance in shotgun. Shalkowski back with him. We're going to go to the sideline. Ebeck. And short gain on the play out across the 50 to the 49-yard line of Santa Fe Trail. Ebeck steps out of bounds to stop the clock. It's a gain of about 5 on the play. Second down and goes long 4, short 5 to go here for Wellsville. Just 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ebeck here on the near side. Twin receivers each side. Vance in shotgun with Shalkowski back with him. Kind of a deep dime set for Santa Fe Trail. Vance is going to go on a run. He's inside the 35. Ball comes out, but we've got whistles and down by contact. and the clock runs out on the first half prior to the whistles being blown. So we will go into half here at Wellsville with the Eagles trailing Santa Fe Trail by a score of 16-8. We're going to take a timeout, send it back to the studio, come back for some halftime announcements here. You're listening to the high school game of the week on KOFO.com.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles! When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101. Go Eagles!
Want to win a shopping spree? You're in luck because the Ottawa Herald has partnered with Ottawa Main Street, and we're giving away $50 in Main Street bucks every month to one lucky winner. Go to ottawaherald.com/contest and enter today.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
The City of Wellsville reminds you of all that is available at its website, cityofwellsville.org. You can set up an account and pay your utility bill online. Have a question about city ordinance? Log on and see the most recent list of ordinances adopted by the city. There's a calendar of upcoming events so you'll never miss out on the fun around town. News, city and government information, crime prevention recommendations, and ways to contact the city if you have other questions. It's available online at cityofwellsville.org. The City of Wellsville is proud of all of its student athletes. And government information, crime prevention recommendations, and ways to contact the city if you have other questions. It's available online at cityofwellsville.org. The City of Wellsville is proud of all of its student athletes.
Go Eagles!
And welcome back here, everybody. This is Luke Queen at Wellsville High School for the high school game of the week. We are at halftime here at Wellsville, where the Eagles trail over the visitors from Santa Fe Trail by a score of 16-8. Early on, Wellsville got on the board early on their first drive after they won the toss and elected to receive. They were able to drive the ball down the field, and it was a 9-yard touchdown pass from Zach Vance to Tanner Shalkowski. Jeff Ubeck got the 2-point conversion catch, and Wellsville took an 8-0 lead with 7:26 remaining in the first quarter. Santa Fe Trail on a 5-minute drive, capped off by a 2-yard Will Heron touchdown run for Santa Fe Trail. And it was Carter Greenfield with the run for the conversion, and it tied the ball game up at 8 with 2:10 remaining in the first. Not much action in the second quarter. With 10:54 remaining in the second, Zach Vance intercepted a pass for Wellsville at about the 25-yard line of Santa Fe Trail, returned it down to the 6 and set up Wellsville. Great situation. First down and goal from the 6. Let's see, on the first down snap, the ball went over the head of the quarterback, and he had to fall on it back at the 21, so it's brought up second down and 21, or second down and goal from the 21-yard line. Wellsville unable to capitalize as they turn it over on downs for the second time inside the red zone, this time at the 12, where Santa Fe Trail took over there. Trail punted it away after a little bit of a drive, but Wellsville again unable to capitalize. And then right before the half, Wellsville tried a little bit of a bubble pass, bubble screen type of pass. It was actually a lateral as the throw was behind, from the quarterback to the receiver, behind the thrown backward as the throw was behind, from the quarterback to the receiver, behind the thrown backwards, so a lateral back, and the pass fell just short of Tanner Shalkowski, bounced around, picked up there by Logan Reed of Santa Fe Trail, who returned it untouched for the touchdown. About 56 yards. Ball was about at the 45 yard line when Reed picked it up, and just did a nice job there of knowing that pass could possibly be a lateral in the first place, picked it up and ran it back. And Santa Fe Trail, when it looked like Wellsville was going to try and see if they could get down and put some points on the board and take a lead into halftime, get a turnover. And Santa Fe Trail actually is the ones that benefit and take the lead into halftime at 16-8. So a couple turnovers there in the second quarter. Then one of them turned into points, and it was for Santa Fe Trail after a back and forth and long possession and well-played first quarter by both these teams. And at halftime, it is Santa Fe Trail 16, Wellsville 8. We're going to send it back to the studio and take another 2-minute break. You're listening to high school football here on KOFO.com.
The goal of Layton Real Estate is not to be the biggest real estate firm. Their goal is to be the best for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a move-up buyer, investor, or maybe downsizing, their experience and knowledge will be with you every step of the way. Your satisfaction is their top priority. Layton Real Estate, serving families in eastern central Kansas for the last 50 years. Call 785-883-2379 or visit their newly redesigned website at laytonre.com.
Everyone's grateful for a roof over their head, but how often do you think about it? The actual roof. It usually only comes to mind when a storm blows through, and you hope your home stays safe and dry, till you find that leak, and that leak, and that leak. Next time the weather turns bad, don't hope. Call Reeve Roofing. Stephen Reeve and his crew will come inspect your roof and give you a free estimate about damage, and they'll help guide you through the claim process with your insurance company. They really do mean it when they say, Reeve the roofing to us. Reeve Roofing, 913-488-8144. 913-488-8144.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles! Street construction has finally hit Leon's in downtown Ottawa. We will have blowout specials every day. Last Monday, it was buy any super burrito and get one for $1. These specials will change daily and sometimes twice per day. Keep up with us on Leon's Facebook page or call 242-8227.
Agmark LLC would like to wish the area sports teams good luck this season. Agmark has been providing grain marketing solutions for almost 20 years and is proud to be part of your Kansas community. For grain bids, marketing information, and crop insurance analysis, contact Agmark toll-free, 888-848-9979, or visit our website at www.agmarkllc.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for current grain marketing information.
And welcome back here to the halftime report on the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. This is Luke Queen at Wellsville High School, where at halftime it is the 2-3 Santa Fe Trail Chargers leading over the 3-2 Wellsville Eagles by a score of 16-8 here in our ball game. Going to update you on a few scores from around the area that we've got at halftime. Eudora leading over leading over Ottawa by a score of 14-0. Bonner Springs all over Baldwin tonight, 26-3 right now. At halftime, it is Lewisburg leading over Atchison by a score of 20-0. Silver Lake coming right now. At halftime, it is Lewisburg leading over Atchison by a score of 20-0. Silver Lake coming tonight, 26-3 right now. At halftime, it is Lewisburg leading over Atchison by a score of 20-0. Silver Lake coming now up 35-7 over West Franklin. That ball's still in the first half. Hartford all over Merdozine Valley, 36-6 in the second quarter. Paola upped its lead at Piper, now up 21-6, and still unable to get any update yet so far. But last we knew, Anderson County up on Osawatomie by a score of 22-6. So those are a few of the scores we've been able to locate for you from around the area schools. If we get any more, we'll update you with those as well. But here at Wellsville, it is Santa Fe Trail 16 and Wellsville 8. Wellsville, a nice drive to open up the ball game as After a good return there by Anthony Sines, set him up with good field position. Wellsville drove the ball down in a 9-yard touchdown pass from Zach Vance to Tanner Shalkowski, gave Wellsville the lead. After a good long sustained drive, mainly on the ground for Santa Fe Trail, it was a 2-yard touchdown run from Will Heron, and we were tied up at 8 through the first quarter. In the second quarter, Wellsville, a couple good opportunities, had the ball down inside the red zone after a good drive to open the second quarter, and just unable to finish it off. Turned the ball over on downs at the 14-yard line. Santa Fe Trail tried a couple passes, one picked off on the second throw. Second pass to play of the drive, picked off by Zach Vance and returned down to the 6-yard line. So Wellsville first down and goal at the 6, snap over the head of Vance, and loss of 15 yards on the play. Wellsville again unable to capitalize on terrific field position. And then as Wellsville got the ball back, had it across midfield, and just under a minute to go in the first half when it was a fumble on a lateral pass picked up by Logan Reed of Santa Fe Trail and returned about 56 yards for the score. And that is how we got to halftime with Santa Fe Trail in the lead 16-8. We're going to take this opportunity for another 2-minute timeout, send it back to the studio. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
It's time for the 13th annual Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off, the family event everyone loves to attend at Peckham's Pumpkin Patch. Gates open tomorrow at 10. Tasting between 11 and 2. Voting closes at 2. Results announced at 2:30. And KOFO broadcasts live from 9 until noon. Will Family Life Chiropractic and Pleasant Ridge win top awards again this year? Taste for yourself. Admission is only $5 for those 5 and up, and go toward meeting this year's goal of $1,600 benefiting Franklin County Cancer Foundation. With your help, we can do it again at the 13th annual Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles!
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting our local schools. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
And welcome back here to halftime at Wellsville High School. This is Luke Quinn bringing you the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Here at the half, Santa Fe Trail leads over the host Eagles by a score of 16-8. We talked in the pregame show about how important it would be for Wellsville on both the offensive and defensive lines to, really control the line of scrimmage, as Santa Fe Trail really, really likes to run that football, averaging almost 270 yards per game on the ground. Really not a big passing team. Use the pass, as kind of just to keep you honest type of play, and maybe every once in a while for just that big play, but really focuses on that running game. Wellsville done a good job of limiting Santa Fe Trail to any big plays offensively. Santa Fe Trail's only big play has been on the fumble recovery and return for the touchdown, but offensively not getting big chunk yardage. They're not getting, 15, 20, 30-yard runs. It's been more of 4, 6, 8 yards is kind of their bigger runs, and, really making them work. But a good job up front defensively by Wellsville to really slow that down. Offensively, Wellsville has done a lot of good things, a lot of the things they wanted to do. They've had some holes to run the ball offensively, but they've also thrown the ball very well here in the first half and moved the ball with that run in the first half, but just unable to capitalize on a couple really nice opportunities inside the red zone. Once turning the ball over on downs at the 14, another time they started on second down and goal. They were able to get back down just inside the 10, but unable to do anything with that. Turn the ball over on downs, that time at the 12. So Wellsville with a couple missed opportunities, but still right here in the thick of this ball game, as they have done a good job defensively up front of slowing down the running game. Just need to take advantage of those opportunities when they come, pop that ball into the end zone, and really be secure of it here in the second half. And I think Wellsville can really get themselves right back into this ball game, only trailing by one score. It's an 8-point game. Santa Fe Trail got both of their 2-point conversions. Wellsville got its 2-point conversion. That was on a quick slant there from Vance to Ebeck, and to get the 8 points to start out with. So, both of these teams have done a nice job when it's, especially Santa Fe Trail, when they needed to. But Wellsville has been able to move the football. They just have got to be able to pound it in and finish a couple of these drives. Santa Fe Trail will open up with the ball here in the second half, so Wellsville's defense, again, going to be asked to, come out and get that stop early, and, hopefully going to be asked to, come out and get that stop early and, hopefully stop the drive quickly where Santa Fe can't get much going, get field position, and then work themselves back down, get in the end zone, get this thing close either within a couple points or tie it up with the field goal and the 2-point conversion. And then coming in late into the ball game, it will be anybody's ball game come fourth quarter. But right now, it is just an 8-point game. It's 16-8 Santa Fe Trail. We're going to take a quick timeout, about 60-second timeout this time. And when we come back, we'll be about ready for second half action. You're listening to High School Football here on KOFO.com.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
And welcome back, everybody. This is Luke Queen at Wellsville High School. We're just about ready to get underway. Just 25 seconds remaining on the clock before we get started here in this second half. And at halftime, it was Santa Fe Trail with the 16-8 lead over the Eagles of Wellsville. Wellsville kickoff to open this second half, so Santa Fe Trail will start with the ball. Wellsville needing to come out defensively, get this stop early, and get this thing tied back up, hopefully, here early in the third quarter, and should really be a good ball game down the stretch if we can keep this thing close here for Wellsville, and get this thing tied back up, hopefully, here early in the third quarter, and should really be a good ball game down the stretch if we can keep this thing close here for Wellsville. We know Wellsville has a good offense, can get those good strikes when they need it, but unable to punch a couple in the first half, but hopefully they can get things going in the right direction here in the second. Zach Vance will kick off for Wellsville. Open it up. 89, Logan Reed. And number 5, Zachary Baker, there will be the guys back deep. They're standing inside at the 20, back at the 15-yard line for Santa Fe Trail. Vance steps back away from the ball, and he's about ready to kick it away. Here's the second half kickoff. It's kind of a booch kick over here to the side. Fair caught at about the 34-yard line by Santa Fe Trail. Number 23, that's Jose Paredes on the fair catch. And so Santa Fe caught at about the 34-yard line by Santa Fe Trail. Number 23, that's Jose Paredes on the fair catch. And so Santa Fe Trail will start first down and 10, ball at the 34-yard line. In the Chargers, a definite running football team. Tried a few passes there in the first half just to keep them honest. One of those is picked off by Zach Vance, but really the defensive line has done a good job of slowing down this running attack of Santa Fe Trail here this evening. Cole was going to give to Heron. Heron going to try the left side. Nothing there. And he's going to be knocked down for a loss on the play. And maybe they're going to give him credit getting back to the line of scrimmage, and they will. It'll be second down and 10. The ball is actually spotted at the 34. No gain. Good job up front there by Wellsville. Back to the line of scrimmage, and they will. It'll be second down and 10. The ball is actually spotted at the 34. No gain. Good job up front there by Wellsville. And wrapping up low, and then allowing the second wave of defenders to come in and get Heron down. Heron again, a big back, 6'1", 204. Burkhold under center, Weekly going in motion. This time it'll be a pitch to Heron along the left side. Got a little bit of room. He's out across the 35, and will be taken down just at the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. So on the left side. Got a little bit of room. He's out across the 35, and will be taken down just at the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. So that'll be a gain of about for Santa Fe Trail. Santa Fe Trail got to get it across the 34-yard line. Nose of the football right now at the 41, so it's a little over 3 yards to go. Holt this time going to give him to Heron. Heron going to go left side. He's across the 45 and taken down at about the 47-yard line. And so that's going to be good enough for the first down. Ball is at the 47. So a gain of 6 on the play there for Santa Fe Trail. So first down here for Santa Fe Trail. What the down here for Santa Fe Trail. See what the Chargers do here on first down. Got a whistle, and they're going to reset the play clock, as I believe we had some substitutions coming in late. They reset it to 25. And now they whistle it ready for play. Santa Fe Trail comes out of its huddle. Greenfield coming in motion. They're going to pass. They've got a man open down the sideline. It is Reed. Greenfield coming in motion. They're going to pass. They've got a man open down the sideline. It is Reed. And that pass is complete down to about the 20-yard line. So big play there, 34 yards. And it is a first down, Santa Fe Trail, ball at the 21. The big play there is they ran a pretty much a straight drop pass on that one. Not much play action going on that time for Santa Fe Trail. Chargers come out, same set, single receiver to the right this side. Heron going to try the left. A little bit of a gain there. He's going to push the pile forward, down short of the 15. Ball will be marked at about the 17, maybe the 16-yard line. I'll try and see it when the umpire puts the ball, and it is down at the 17, so a gain of about 4 on the play. Second down and 6 here for Santa Fe Trail. Forward under center. This time play action pass, nothing there. He's going to run, and he'll be dropped down just inside the 20, so it'll be a loss on the play this time. Loss of about 2 inside the 20, so it'll be a loss on the play this time. Loss of about 2. And good job there as they went to the play action, looking for a little bit of a rollout to the right, but the edge has been set up. Good job there by the right or left defensive end there for Wellsville. And Burchelt tried to cut it back to his left, but nowhere to go, and lost a 2 on the play. Third down and 8. Ball at the 19-yard line. Single receiver to the left here for Santa Fe Trail. So it'll be 4 down and 4, maybe 5 yards to go. Just short of the 10 is the line to gain. We'll see what Santa Fe Trail does. They're going to come out, single receiver to the Heron in the backfield. Back to pass over to the left side, and Strawn able to get a hand in there, knock that pass away. It will fall incomplete, and turnover on downs here. We'll give the ball back to Wellsville. They're going to take over the ball at their own about 15, maybe 16-yard line. First down and 10 here for the Eagles. All placed right at the 15. So they got to get out to the 25 for the first down. Vance in shotgun. Showalter and Strawn to the right. Sign's going to join him. Trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. Vance takes the snap. Looking to his left. He throws. He's got Strawn. Strawn with the catch at the 20. He trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. Vance takes the snap. Looking to his left. He throws. He's got Strawn. Strawn with the catch at the 20 to about the 21-yard line. So pick up about 6 there on first down. Good chunk yard, 6 yards on first down. Positive gain. And Wellsville here is where this drive needs to go. Get it down in there and see if they get some points on the board. Tie this thing up here early in the second half. It's going to be twin receivers to the right. Vance in shotgun, flanked by Shalkowski to his right. Signs halfback position up front. Give is going to be to Shalkowski. He's got a little bit of room around the right side. He's dragged down at about the 25. High tackle made there, but the official shaking his head, so no horse collar or face mask penalty on that play. The ball right at the 25-yard line, and they're going to say that's enough for the first down. So first down and 10 here for Wellsville. Ball at the 25. Wellsville again, twin receivers are going to go to the right. Single receiver over here to the left is Showalter. Showalter has man-to-man coverage over here. Shalkowski's going to get the carry, and he's into the secondary. Showalter, good block there, and he's into the secondary. Showalter, good block there as Shalkowski out across the 40, and he'll be taken out of bounds down at the 43. A good run there on first down. That's a good first down run. So first down, Wellsville. Nice run there. They had Showalter if they wanted to try another pop pass there, just kind of let him run a little bit of a fly and toss it up in the air and let him go get it, but used him as a blocker out there as they ran a little bit of a counter draw action, and Shalkowski popped into the secondary. Good yardage there. Grip receivers to the left, single receiver wide to the right. Vance takes the snap. Nothing there, now in trouble, and he'll be dragged down back at about the 36-yard line. So it'll be a loss on the play of about 9. Good pressure up front that time by the Chargers as they're going to drop the quarterback for the loss. Loss of 7 on the play. So second and down and 17 for Wellsville. Vance gives the play into his team. Now Wellsville comes out of the huddle. Farley now in the backfield, kind of the halfback position, signs. Flanks Spanson, shotgun to his left. Snap back to Vance. Vance in trouble again, and he will go down inside the 30. So lost another 6, maybe 7 yards on this play. Actually, they're going to give him forward progress. It looks like at about just outside the 30-yard line. So it's going to bring up third down and long. Ball at just outside the 30-yard line. So it's going to bring up third down and long. Ball at the 31-yard line. So loss there. 22 yards to go here for Wellsville on third down. Under 5.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Twin receiver is going to go right, single receiver to the left. Again, Vance in the shotgun formation. He drops back. He's looking to pass. Now he's rolling out to his right, and he's going to be under pressure, and he'll be taken down inside the 25-yard line. So it was first down and 10 at the 43, and Wellsville has gone backwards on 3 consecutive plays here. A loss of 7, so it'll be fourth down and quite a ways to go for Wellsville. There's like Jackson show. Greenfield back deep for Santa Fe Trail. Kick is away, and Greenfield's going to call for a fair catch. He's going to make it about the 49. Kick is away, and Greenfield's going to call for a fair catch. He's going to make it about the 49-yard line. Excuse me, that was Zachary Baker who was back. So Santa Fe Trail take over first down and 10, and they're going to mark it right at the 50-yard line is where Santa Fe Trail will take over. So first down and 10, Chargers at the 50. Santa Fe Trail is taking over here. This time more of an offset I formation. Herfeld going to give to Greenfield. Greenfield going to try the left side. Now he's going to cut it back to the middle and drag down after a gain of about 3 on the play. Ebeck brought him down. Greenfield tried to cut it back when he saw the edge on the left was not there. But short gain on the play. Second down and 7 now for Santa Fe Trail. Chargers come to the line of scrimmage. Power I backfield again. This time gives to Heron up foot. He's going to try just along the right side. He's going to take it down to about the 41. So it looks like it's going to be short. And we've got a whistle, and looks like a helmet came loose. Player's going to have to sit out for a snap on the play for Wellsville. It'll be third down and 1 here for Santa Fe Trail. Chargers shifting a little bit here. Power to the left side for Santa Fe Trail. Heron going to try the left side, and he's into the second. Chargers shifting a little bit here. Power to the left side for Santa Fe Trail. Heron going to try the left side, and he's into the secondary. And he'll be taken down at about the 30-yard line. Initially, big hole, but stacked up there. Ethan Strawn able to get in the way, make a good open field tackle, and slow that advance down there from Heron, but it is good for a first down. First down and 10 to ball at the 29-yard line of Wellsville. Santa Fe Trail in possession here. Chargers again come to the line in that big set. Power left. Gives to Heron again. Heron going to go to the left side. He's got positive yards across the 25. and his forward progress looks to be down at about the 24-yard line. So that'll be a gain of about 5 yards on first down. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 5 here for Santa Fe Trail. The 24-yard line. So that'll be a gain of about 5 yards on first down. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 5 here for Santa Fe Trail. Chargers moving the ball well here on this drive, so far all on the ground. And they're going to go to the left-hand side, and that gain is going to be good enough for a first down inside the 20. Down there close to 15, Greenfield on the carry for Santa Fe Trail this time. All going to be spotted right on the 15-yard line. First down and 10 from the 15. Chargers come to the line of scrimmage here. Left side, big back just keeps chewing away. He's inside the 10, taking down about the 9, maybe the 8-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 6 or 7 on first down, depending on the spot. And a couple players slow to get up on the bottom from the bottom of the pile. And it looks like we might have Heron. There's a little bit of a cramp there. He's stretching out his calf as he's trying to go back to the line, back to the huddle. Gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4 at the 9-yard line. Wellsville needs to kind of bow up, get down, and get a stop here. Heron again, right up the middle. And a little bit there. He's inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. Gain of about 5 on the play. And that'll bring up first down and goal at the 4-yard line for Santa Fe Trail. Again, Chargers lead here 16-8. Just under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Single receiver to the left, power I formation, left side strong. Give us to Heron, Heron up the middle, and single receiver to the left, power I formation, left side strong. Give us to Heron, Heron up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown, 4-yard run for Heron, his second touchdown of the evening, and now it is 22-8, 44 seconds remaining here in the third. Chargers will set up for 2-point conversion. Chargers will set up for 2-point conversion. Give again to Heron. Heron this time on the left side. I'm not quite sure he got there, and he did not. So failed on the conversion. 44 seconds remaining here in the third. Santa Fe Trail 22, Wellsville 8. Take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Health can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out about their remarkable care by visiting ransom.org.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen at Wellsville High School, where 44 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Wellsville now trails Santa Fe Trail by a score of High School, where 44 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Wellsville now trails Santa Fe Trail by a score of High School, where 44 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Wellsville now trails Santa Fe Trail by a score of 22-8. Kickoff is short. It's off of a Wellsville player at about the 30-yard line, and he'll bring it out just to about the 32, maybe the 33 of Jersey Persillo on the return. So Wellsville will start this drive at about the 32. So Wellsville needs to put a drive together here, get themselves back into this. As we end the third and head into the fourth quarter, they were trailing by just at 16-8 at the half, but 4-yard touchdown run by Will Heron, and Santa Fe Trail's got a 14-point lead. Anthony Sines going to try the right side, and not much there, still battling for it, and he'll get back just to about the line of scrimmage. And so it'll be 2nd down and 10 here for Wellsville. And under 20 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Not sure Wellsville's going to get to the line and get this play off here. 7 seconds remaining. Wellsville just now getting to the line of scrimmage. Twin receivers right, single receiver. Wellsville's going to get to the line and get this play off here. 7 seconds remaining. Wellsville just now getting to the line of scrimmage. Twin receivers right, single receiver to the left. And there is the whistle in the end of the third quarter. So we've played 3 quarters of football here at Wellsville, and Santa Fe Trail leads over the host Wellsville Eagles by a score of 22-8. 60-second timeout. We'll be back for fourth quarter action here on KOFO.com.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hailstorms, runaway shopping carts, and bumps in the road. All potential damage to your vehicle. CarStar Ottawa offers paintless dent repair as a cost-effective solution for those small dents and dings. Call 242-8916 for an appointment. CarStar, relax, we'll take it from here.
Agmark LLC would like to wish the area sports teams good luck this season. Agmark has been providing grain marketing solutions for almost 20 years and is proud to be part of your Kansas community. For grain bids, marketing information, and crop insurance analysis, contact Agmark toll-free, 888-848-9979, or visit our website at www.agmarkllc.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for current grain marketing information.
And welcome back here. This is Luke Queen at Wellsville High. We're about underway here in the fourth quarter. Wellsville trailing Santa Fe Trail 22-8 here this evening. Couple score updates. 20-6 Eudora over Ottawa in the third quarter. Lewisburg 35, Atchison 7 also in the third. Wellsville comes to the line of scrimmage. Twin receivers right, single receiver left. Vance in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, roll a little bit to his right, looking to pass. Nobody really there. Now he's going to just throw it away in the vicinity of Tanner Shalkowski on that, but Shalkowski was more out there as a blocker, and there was a lot of congestion, so ball falls incomplete, and they'll bring up 3rd down and 10 here for Wellsville. A couple other area scores to update. Silver Lake 49, West Franklin 7. Jeff County leads over Linden 14-7. 21-6, Paola still leads over Piper. Anderson County 30, Osawatomie 12 in the third quarter. West Franklin 7, Jeff County leads over Linden 14-7. 21-6, Paola still leads over Piper. Anderson County 30, Osawatomie 12 in the third quarter. Wellsville twin receivers each side. Again, Vance in the shotgun. This time Shalkowski flanks to his right. Vance going to fake the pass to Shalkowski. Tries to hit Strawn over the middle. Pass is incomplete, but we've got a flag coming in on the play from the umpire. And that's usually in the area of holding. We've got a personal foul chop block here on Wellsville. So it's going to back them up 15 yards. So instead of 4th down and 10 after the incompletion, it's going to bring up 3rd down and 25. And so that's going to back them up quite a ways from the 32 back down to the 17. Wellsville needs to get a big chunk here and get somebody out into space where they can make a man miss. Do some damage. Wellsville has some definite athletes on the outside. Just need to get them in space and allow them to do some work. They're down in 25. Vance, shotgun. Twins right. Single receiver to the left. Vance drops back to pass. He's going to step up, being pressured right up the middle. He's got some room. Needs a block. He gets the edge. He's out across the 40-yard line and out across the 45. And that is a 28-yard run there on 3rd and 25 from senior Zach Vance. And that's good enough for a first down. Vance using his wheels that time out to the 46. So big play there on 3rd down to get this drive alive. And Wellsville keep them going here. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Again, big run there by Zach Vance. Not much pressure up front early, and then able to get around the edge as he scrambled out. This time, twin receivers left, single receiver right. Gibbs going to go to Shalkowski. He's going to try and get around the right side. He's out across the 50. He'll be taken down at about the 48-yard line of Santa Fe Trail. So he's across midfield. That's a gain of about 6 on the play. And so to bring up 2nd down and 4 here for Wellsville. That might just be the play to get the Wellsville offense going. That big run there by Vance. And they can keep Shalkowski going. That'll definitely open up these receivers for Wellsville to use that passing game effectively. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver right. Vance, shotgun. Shalkowski flanks him to his left. And this time it's a fake to Shalkowski, none there. So across the line of scrimmage and out of bounds and in the area of somebody. So no harm, no foul on the incompletion. Vance took a little bit of a bump, went to the ground, but he popped up quickly. 3rd down and 4, Wellsville. 10.5. No harm, no foul on the incompletion. Vance took a little bit of a bump, went to the ground, but he popped up quickly. 3rd down and 4, Wellsville. 10.5 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Wellsville trailing by 14. Needs a little over 4 yards. Keep this drive alive here. Needs a little over 4 yards. Keep this drive alive here for the Eagles. Vance in shotgun. Twins each side. Takes the snap. And the throw short. He's got it. Nice catch there. Jeff Ebeck. Great hands catch at the 39-yard line. Ebeck kind of had to go to the ground, and he just plucked that ball out of the air before he got to the ground and before it went out of bounds. That ball was above his head, a little behind him and a little low, but great job there, Jeff Ebeck, to make that catch. That's 1st down, Wellsville inside the 40, now at the 39-yard line. Single receiver to the right, twins to the left. And it's going to give to Shalkowski. Shalkowski following his blocks inside the 40. He'll be stopped just short of the 36. And gain of about 3 on the play. Evan Dean with the stop for Santa Fe Trail. Dean, 6'2", 286 defensive lineman. And is sliding down that D line to make that tackle. Wellsville's going to send twin receivers to each side. Shalkowski in the backfield now will shift to the right. Quick bubble screen here to Ebeck. Ebeck again, it's a little bit of a throwback, and he throws it downfield. That was a lateral to Ebeck. Ethan Strawn running down the sideline catches the pass from Ebeck, and he is taken down at the 10. So nice little play, nice little trickery there from Wellsville, using that pursuit to their advantage, the pursuit of Santa Fe Trail, as they kind of left Ethan Strawn, just the safety back there, able to get there and bring him down First down and goal, ball at the 9-yard line. Vance again to Pat and bring him down. First down and goal, ball at the 9-yard line. Vance again to pass. Nobody there. Able to get there and bring him down. First down and goal, ball at the 9-yard line. Vance again to pass. Nobody there, so he's going to tuck it. He's got a little bit of room to his left. He's got it, and he's trying to get to the edge, and he reaches out as he dives to the end zone, and he'll be marked just short of it. So apparently he stepped out of bounds as he went for that lunge, and it's good carry there for Vance as he tried to get to the left edge, but just stepped out of bounds prior to that lunge to the end zone. Ball at the 1-yard line. So it'll be second down and goal. Ball at the 1 here for the Eagles as they look to plow back into this ballgame, trailing by 14, 8:47 remaining in the ballgame. Trip receivers to the right side, single receiver to the left. Shalkowski behind Vance in the backfield. To give to Shalkowski, pressure immediately and taken down for short. Quick loss on the play, and we've got a whistle on the timeout here called by Wellsville. We're going to take it with them. 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Everyone's grateful for a roof over their head, but how often do you think about it? The actual roof. It usually only comes to mind when a storm blows through, and you hope your home stays safe and dry, till you find that leak, and that leak, and that leak. Next time the weather turns bad, don't hope. Call Reeve Roofing. Stephen Reeve and his crew will come inspect your roof and give you a free estimate about damage. And they'll help guide you through the claim process with your insurance company. They really do mean it when they say, Reeve the roofing to us. Reeve Roofing, 913-488-8144. 913-488-8144.
See Family Life Chiropractic for your student-athlete's sports physical. And in the event of a sports injury, Family Life Chiropractic specializes in rehabilitation, including kinesiotape taping, concussion diagnostics and examinations, as well as cold laser therapy to get athletes at all levels back in the game. Family Life Chiropractic, 430 Main Street in Wellsville. Schedule your appointment online at FamilyLifeChiroKS.com or call 785-883-9355.
And Wellsville here facing third down and goal. Ball at the 2-yard line. They're trailing by 14, 8:42 remaining here in the ballgame. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver left. Vance in shotgun. Now Sign's going to come in motion across left to right. So pass is going to be to the right, and it looks to be intercepted in the end zone as they tried to find tight end, said Jackson Showalter, but the pass is intercepted by Santa Fe Trail for the touchback. And so SFT is intercepted by Santa Fe Trail for the touchback. And so SFT will take it over at the 20. Another opportunity there for Wellsville, and unable to get any points on the board as they were down there first and goal ball, or second and goal ball at the 1-yard line. That time it was third and goal from the 2. Unable to get anything there. Greenfield on the carry. He's going to go along the right side. About to the 22, maybe the 23-yard line on the carry. So just a short gain on the play. Bring up second down and 7 here as they're going to mark it at the 23. NFA Trail runs the footballs, and they run it well up the middle, kind of keep it between the numbers. So very rarely runs the footballs, and they run it well up the middle, kind of keep it between the numbers. So very rarely running it outside along the edges. Stop the clock. Again, Greenfield up the middle. He's across the 25 and squirts out of the first tackle across the 30-yard line down to the 31. And that'll be good for a Santa Fe Trail first down as we go under 8 minutes remaining here in the ballgame. Ball whistle back in for play as we go under 8 minutes remaining here in the ballgame. Ball whistle Whistle back in for play. Santa Fe Trail in the huddle, awaiting a call from the sideline. Wellsville defense waiting for Santa Fe Trail to break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. Chargers are right backfield. Return this time. Give to number 21. That's Weekly. Weekly to the right side out across the 35, taken down at about the 37-yard line. A gain on the play of about 6. And 5, maybe 6 yards on the play. So second down and a long 4 here for Santa Fe Trail. Chargers on the clock. Chargers on the clock. Run down 10 seconds on the play clock as they come to the line of scrimmage. Bergfeld goes under center. He'll take the snap. This time gives it Greenfield. Greenfield with a little bit of daylight. This time gives it Greenfield. Greenfield with a little bit of daylight along the right side. Across the 40, taken down across the 45 at the 46-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down. Gain of 9 on the play there for Santa Fe Trail. So to bring up first down and 10, ball at the 46. I believe that Santa Fe Trail will just probably try and keep this football on the ground. I believe that Santa Fe Trail will just probably try and keep this football on the ground. Wellsville 2 timeouts remaining here. They can stop the double scores. This time it's Heron, I believe, along the right side. He's going to get out to just shy of the 50-yard line. Between the 49 and 50 is where the ball will be placed. Excuse me, that was not Heron. That was Weekly on the carry. They'll pick up the game about a 3, so second down and 7 here for Santa Fe Trail. And Chargers leading here 22-8. Midway through the fourth quarter, we've run under 6 minutes remaining on the clock here in the ballgame. And Santa Fe Trail comes to the line with 10 seconds on the play clock. Down at the 47-yard line. And it'll be a timeout here called by Wellsville. We're going to keep it here for this one, as Wellsville, that's their second timeout of the half. Wellsville trying to stop the clock here, preserve some time. It's going to be third down and 7. So get another stop here. Force Santa Fe Trail into a situation where they're going to have to punt. And Wellsville can get the ball back and move it quickly. Good possibility. Santa Fe Trail into a situation where they're going to have to punt. And Wellsville can get the ball back and move it quickly. Good possibility here of having an exciting finish to this ball game. But Wellsville has to get a stop here on third down. It's third down and 3. The ball at the 47. They got to get across the 44-yard line, do the Chargers for the first down. Teams break their huddles on the sideline. They're coming out here. Official whistles all ready for play. And Santa Fe Trail will come out and they will go into their huddle. Now they're coming out of there. The play clock running down to about 12 this time. This time the game clock not running along with it. Our left formation. The play clock running down to about 12 this time. This time the game clock not running along with it. Our left formation. Bergfeld going to take the snap, and the give is to Heron, and he's across the 45-44 down to about the 43, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. So this is to Heron, and he's across the 45-44 down to about the 43, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. So this is a situation here was they stop the clock just for restart the clock as soon as the ball is ready for action. Whistle blows, the clock starts Be under 5 minutes remaining in the ball game when this snap is taken by Santa Fe Trail. Berkfeld goes under center. He's going to give off here to Weekly. Weekly to the right side. He's got a little bit of room and across the 40, taken down to about the 38-yard line. So gain of about 5 there on first down. And second down and 5 here for Santa Fe Trail. And the clock continues to run. Chargers taking their time here, 15 seconds, and they're just getting the play in to the huddle. Taking their time here, 15 seconds, and they're just getting the play in to the huddle. Now they come out of the huddle with under 10 remaining on the play clock. Bergfeld steps to underneath center, takes the snap, and give to Greenfield. Greenfield hit immediately in the backfield by Farley. He'll go down at about the 40-yard line. Loss of a couple on the play. Timeout here called by Wellsville. This will be their last timeout of the half. So 4:02 remaining here, and it's going to be third down. About 7 yards to go for this first down. Got to get across the 34-yard line, the ball, and it's going to be third down. About 7 yards to go for this first down. Got to get across the 34-yard line, the ball outside of the 40 for Santa Fe Trail in Eagle territory. And this timeout was reserve some clock as Wellsville can get a stop here, especially one that caused some a loss again. If they can get some pressure into the backfield, be in a situation to get the ball back with time and move the ball down the field, see if they get some points, get back within striking distance, and see if they can get the onside kick as well. There's no timeouts remaining here. They're going to have to get it back with the ability to onside kick as well. There's no timeouts remaining here. They're going to have to get it back with the ability to. They're going to have to get it back side kick as well. There's no timeouts remaining here. They're going to have to get it back with the ability to. They're going to have to get it back quickly. Santa Fe Trail will huddle up coming out of this timeout. Play clock is running, game clock not. Play clock down to 15, so plenty of time here for the Chargers to get to the line, set up this play. Aaron back in deep behind Berkfeld in the backfield. Snap and the give is going to be to Greenfield. Greenfield going to try the right side. Not much there. He's inside the 40 down to about the 39. Again, they have to get to the 36. So, the 34. It's fourth down and 5 here for Santa Fe Trail. 3:40 on the clock as the play clock is whistled back into start. So this snap will be with out 3:15 remaining on the clock. It's when this will back into start. So this snap will be with out 3:15 remaining on the clock is when they have to snap this football. Santa Fe Trail still has a full lot of timeouts, so they might just let the clock run down, and when it gets to 1 play clock, they will take the timeout, and they do. 60-second timeout. We're going to take this and with them send you back. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
The goal of Layton Real Estate is not to be the biggest real estate firm. Their goal is to be the best for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a move-up buyer, investor, or maybe downsizing, their experience and knowledge will be with you every step of the way. Your satisfaction is their top priority. Layton Real Estate, serving families in eastern central Kansas for the last 50 years. Call 785-883-2379 or visit their newly redesigned website at laytonre.com.
The City of Wellsville reminds you of all that is available.
785-883-2379 or visit their newly redesigned website at laytonre.com.
The City of Wellsville reminds you of all that is available.org. You can set up an account and pay your utility bill online. Have a question about city ordinance? Log on and see the most recent list of ordinances adopted by the city. There's a calendar of upcoming events so you'll never miss out on the fun around town. News, city and government information, crime prevention recommendations, and ways to contact the city if you have other questions. It's available online at cityofwellsville.org. The City of Wellsville is proud of all of its student athletes.
Go Eagles!
And welcome back here to High School Game of the Week. It is 4th down and 5. Ball at the 39-yard line. We have 3:16 remaining here in the contest. Santa Fe Trail in Wellsville territory. It is 4th down. Santa Fe Trail going to come out and go for it here. They're not taking a chance of kicking it away. Back into their single wing formation. They're going to give to Herron. Herron going to go to the right side. He's got to get to the 34, and he's at about the 35. He's going to be stopped short, so it's going to be turnover on downs. Wellsville going to get the ball back here. 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Wellsville, no timeouts, trailing by 14 points, so have to strike quickly here, do the Eagles, and we'll see what we can get going. Looks like Tanner Shalkowski has had to take off his pads. He is putting his right arm into a sling, so they're going to have to do it without Shalkowski. It looks like here Richards and Dawson Reeve are out in concussion protocols, so other than feature back, Vance in the backfield. Signs coming in motion, low snap. Vance picks it up. He's going to throw it out to Signs here along the sideline, and Signs hit immediately and taken down inbounds there by number 23. That is Jose Paredes. Caleb Generate on the tackle, number 22. Gain of about 1. Wellsville going right back to the line of scrimmage. Twin receivers each side. Benito Delgado in at running back. Vance under a little bit of pressure, steps up now looking to pass. He's got Eback. Eback catches it at the 45 and makes a nice little move, goes out of bounds at about the 47, maybe the 48-yard line. That's good enough for a first down. Nice job there by Zach Vance to not cross the line of scrimmage and able to kind of step back. Eback stepped open, and just a little float pass there found Eback for the first down. Jeff Eback then worked himself around one guy and went out of bounds to stop the clock. 2:34 remaining. This time trip receiver is going to set up to the left side, single receiver to the right. A little bit of a bubble form back for coverage for Santa Fe Trail. Again to Eback. Eback going down on the right side. Ball came out right at the end, but Eback was whistled down. Ground caused a fumble. He's inside the 40-yard line. The ball will be at the 39, so another first down there. Santa Fe Trail kind of has backed up. Whistled down. Ground caused a fumble. He's inside the 40-yard line. The ball will be at the 39, so another first down there. Santa Fe Trail kind of has backed up. He's inside the 40-yard line. The ball will be at the 39, so another first down there. Santa Fe Trail kind of has backed off just a touch in their coverage, not pressing nearly as much, so Eback able to get that 9-10 yards and then fight for a couple more as he fought to also get out of bounds. Time Vance looking over the middle. Pass is high, and it is intercepted by Santa Fe Trail. So with 2:07 remaining in the ball game, intercepted there by McLean Weekly. And that might be all it is in case if Santa Fe Trail able to secure the snap, drop to the ground. They can run out this clock, I believe. Personal foul on Wellsville. Interception took place just inside the 20 at about the 16. That's where the flag came in. That'll move the ball out to the 31-yard line. So Santa Fe Trail takes over first down and 10 at the 31. 2:07 remaining here in the ballgame. Another first down. Santa Fe Trail takes over first down and 10 at the 31. 2:07 remaining here in the ballgame. Another first down guarantees the victory here for Santa Fe Trail. Snap is back. Give him to Herring. Herring going to go up the middle. Gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards on the play, out to about the 35-yard line. 4 on the play, so 2nd down and 6. I've got to get across the 41-yard line. Under 2 minutes to play here. The snap will be at about 1:22. And on how long the play takes, if first down's necessary or not. Bergfeld going to wait until the clock's down to 1. He takes the snap. Again to Herring. Herring going to go to the right side. Not a whole lot there. Gain of just a couple on the play. Every brought down. Gain of about 2 on the play. Oh, at the 37-yard line. I'll got to get across the 41. So third down and 4 here for Santa Fe Trail. Play clock at 20, game clock under a minute. It'll have to be snapped at about 38 seconds on the game clock. Down and 4 here for Santa Fe Trail. Play clock at 20, game clock under a minute. It'll have to be snapped at about 38 seconds on the game. A minute. It'll have to be snapped at about 38 seconds on the game clock. Substitutions running in for Santa Fe Trail. Now they'll come to the line of scrimmage. Play clock down to 4, 3, and we've got a whistle and a timeout. Chargers. 60-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
It's time for the 13th annual Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off, the family event everyone loves to attend at Peckham's Pumpkin Patch. Gates open tomorrow at 10. Tasting between 11 and 2. Voting closes at 2. Results announced at 2:30. And KOFO broadcasts live from 9 until noon. Will Family Life Chiropractic and Pleasant Ridge win top awards again this year? Taste for yourself. Admission is only $5 for those 5 and up. And go toward meeting this year's goal of $1,600 benefiting Franklin County Cancer Foundation. With your help, we can do it again at the 13th annual Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2320.
To life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
3rd down and 3. Santa Fe Trail over the ball here as Blakecock runs down to about 10. This turn, they're going to give to Greenfield. Greenfield along the right side, and he's got yardage good enough out across the 40 and 45. That'll be the first down that Santa Fe Trail needed. And that'll kind of wrap up the ball game here in Wellsville. Santa Fe Trail first down. Wrap up the ball game here in Wellsville. Santa Fe Trail first down and 10. The ball at the 46-yard line. And Santa Fe Trail can go into the victory formation here. I believe they will have to run one more play as the play clock and the game clock pretty well synced up right at this time. The one snapping a knee, and they don't have to run anymore, and that is what we get here. Santa Fe Trail goes to a knee, and the clock will run out. And the final score from here at Wellsville, Santa Fe Trail 22, Wellsville 8. We're going to send it back to the studio, take a timeout. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Agmark LLC would like to wish the area sports teams good luck this season. Agmark has been providing grain marketing solutions for almost 20 years and is proud to be part of your Kansas community. For grain bids, marketing information, and crop insurance, and providing grain marketing solutions for almost 20 years and is proud to be part of your Kansas community. For grain bids, marketing information, and crop insurance analysis, contact Agmark toll-free. 888-848-9979, or visit our Agmark toll-free, 888-848-9979, or visit our website at www.agmarkllc.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for current grain marketing information.
Everyone's grateful for a roof over their head, but how often do you think about it? The actual roof. It usually only comes to mind when a storm blows through, and you hope your home stays safe and dry, till you find that leak. And that leak and that leak. Next time the weather turns bad, don't hope. Call Reeve Roofing. Stephen Reeve and his crew will come inspect your roof and give you a free estimate about damage. And they'll help guide you through the claim process with your insurance company. They really do mean it when they say, Reeve the roofing to us. Reeve Roofing, 913-488-8144. 913-488-8144. Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as
care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles!
The goal of Layton Real Estate is not to be the biggest real estate firm. Their goal is to be the best for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a move-up buyer, investor, or maybe downsizing, their experience and knowledge will be with you or visit their newly redesigned website at laytonre.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
It's time for the 13th annual Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off, the family event everyone loves to attend at Peckham's Pumpkin Patch. Gates open tomorrow at 10. Tasting between 11 and 2. Voting closes at 2. Results announced at 2:30. And KOFO broadcasts live from 9 until noon. Will Family Life Chiropractic and Pleasant Ridge win top awards again this year? Taste for yourself. Announced at 2:30. And KOFO broadcasts live from 9 until noon. Will Family Life Chiropractic and Pleasant Ridge win top awards again this year? Taste for yourself. Admission is only 5 and up, and go toward meeting this year's goal of $1,600 benefiting Franklin County Cancer Foundation. With your help, we can do it again at the 13th annual Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off.
And welcome back, everybody, here to the post-game show on the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. This is Luke Queen at Wellsville High School here this evening, where the Santa Fe Trail Chargers came into Wellsville and defeated the Eagles by a final score of 22-8. Wellsville got on the board first after a good kickoff return from Anthony Sines set up Wellsville with good position about at midfield. Wellsville drove the ball down and scored on a 9-yard touchdown pass from Zach Vance to Tanner Shalkowski. Jeff Ebeck added the 2-point conversion catch. It was 7:26 remaining in the first quarter. Wellsville took an 8-0 lead. On the ensuing possession by Santa Fe Trail, they had a 5-minute touchdown drive capped off by a 2-yard touchdown run from fullback Will Heron. Carter Greenfield ran in the 2-point conversion, and we were tied up at 8 with with a little over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Much of the second quarter was marked by a couple turnovers there. Early in the second quarter, after a good drive down, stalled out at about the 14-yard line, Wellsville turned the ball over on down. Santa Fe Trail started the other direction. Zach Vance intercepted a pass at about the 25-yard line, returned it 19 yards down to the Santa Fe Trail 6, setting up Wellsville first down and goal at the 6, but the Eagles unable to capitalize after a bad snap, put them back at the 21-yard line on second down, and it was second and goal from the 21. Wellsville again turned it over on downs and unable to capitalize on the turnover and the great field position. Wellsville got the ball back with just around a minute to go in the half and had the ball at their own 40, or excuse me, at the Charger 42-yard line. A little bubble lateral pass over to the right, fell short of Tanner Skalkowski, who tried to lay out to catch it. Ball bounced free and was picked up by Logan Reed of Santa Fe Trail, who returned it 56 yards for a touchdown. Heron added the 2. Ball bounced free and was picked up by Logan Reed of Santa Fe Trail, who returned it 56 yards for a touchdown. Heron added the two-point conversion run with 23 seconds remaining in the half, and at the half, it was Santa Fe Trail with the 16-8 lead. We're going to take an opportunity to take a quick break, send you back to the studio, and we'll come back, recap the second half of action here from Wellsville. You're listening to the High School Football Game of the Week postgame show here on KOFO.com.
See Family Life Chiropractic for your student-athlete's sports physical. And in the event of a sports injury, Family Life Chiropractic specializes in rehabilitation, including kinesiotape taping, concussion diagnostics and examinations, as well as cold laser therapy to get athletes at all levels back in the game. Family Life Chiropractic, 430 Main Street in Wellsville. Schedule your appointment online at FamilyLifeChiroKS.com or call 785-883-9355.
The City of Wellsville reminds you of all that is available at its website, cityofwellsville.org. You can set up an account and pay your utility bill online. Have a question about city ordinance? Log on and see the most recent list of ordinances adopted by the city. There's a calendar of upcoming events so you'll never miss out on the fun around town. News, city and government information, crime prevention recommendations. To contact the city if you have other questions. It's available online at cityofwellsville.org. The City of Wellsville is proud of all of its student athletes.
Go Eagles!
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same, to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883. So when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles!
No matter the brand.
2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles!
No matter the brand, Adamson Brothers can prepare your AC for the hot summer months ahead. Call them today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck.
America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work.
242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work. Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles!
Have you seen the Colosseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, Concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
And welcome back, everybody, to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week post-game show. Luke Queen at Wellsville High School, where Wellsville fell 22-8 to Santa Fe Trail. At halftime, it was Santa Fe Trail with a 16-8 lead, and that would remain most of the way through the third quarter. So with 44 seconds remaining in the third quarter, it was senior fullback Will Heron for Santa Fe Trail getting his second touchdown run of the ball game, this time from 4 yards out. And quarter, it was senior fullback Will Heron for Santa Fe Trail getting his second touchdown run of the ball game, this time from 4 yards out, and Santa Fe Trail took the 22-8 lead as the two-point conversion was failed. We stayed that way in the fourth quarter, and in the fourth quarter, it was with 8.5 minutes remaining, Wellsville driving down, and an interception in the end zone by Santa Fe Trail got the touchback, afforded another Wellsville scoring drive opportunity there, and turned the tide back into the favor of Santa Fe Trail. Trail tried to give it back one more time, but again, Wellsville was trying to drive quickly, no timeouts remaining, and having to throw the football, and it was another interception, this time taken by McLean Weekly with just over 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Santa Fe Trail able to get the one first down needed so they could run out the clock, and that is how we ended tonight, with Santa Fe Trail getting the victory 22-8 over the host Wellsville Eagles. Wellsville falls to 3-3 on the season. They are 2-2 in league play and 1-2 in their district. Santa Fe Trail, they moved to 3-3 on the season, even their record at 500, and they got their first district victory here tonight, moving themselves to 1-2 in the district, and with the tiebreaker over Wellsville right now in that situation. So could be a big game as far as seeding goes when we get through week 8 and these teams get placed as to who they will match up with come week number 9. But again, Wellsville falling here to Santa Fe Trail by a final of 22-8. Wellsville now 3-3 overall, 1-2 in district play. Santa Fe Trail improves to 3-3 overall and 1-2 in district play here this evening. We're going to take another break. Send you back to the studio. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week post-game show here on KOFO.com.
See Family Life Chiropractic for your student-athlete sports fit. And in the event of a sports injury, Family Life Chiropractic specializes in rehabilitation, including kinesiotape taping, concussion diagnostics and examinations, as well as cold laser therapy to get athletes at all levels back in the game. Family Life Chiropractic, 430 Main Street in Wellsville. Schedule your appointment online at FamilyLifeChiroKS.com or call 785-883-9583. 9355.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
The City of Wellsville reminds you of all that is available at its website, cityofwellsville.org. Housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
The City of Wellsville reminds you of all that is available at its website, cityofwellsville.org. You can set up an account and pay your utility bill online. Have a question about city ordinance? Log on and see the most recent list of ordinances adopted by the city. There's a calendar of upcoming events so you'll never miss out on the fun around town. News, city and government information, crime prevention recommendations, and ways to contact the city if you have other questions. It's available online at cityofwellsville.org. The City of Wellsville is proud of all of its student athletes.
Go Eagles!
The goal of Layton Real Estate is not to be the biggest real estate firm. Their goal is to be the best for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a move-up buyer, investor, or maybe downsizing, their experience and knowledge will be with you every step of the way. Your satisfaction is their top priority. Layton Real Estate, serving families in eastern central Kansas for the last 50 years. Call 785-883-2379 or visit their newly redesigned website at laytonre.com.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles!
It's time for the 13th annual Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off, the family event everyone loves to attend at Peckham's Pumpkin Patch. Gates open tomorrow at 10. Tasting between 11 and 2. Voting closes at 2. Results announced at 2:30. And KOFO broadcasts live from 9 until noon. Will Family Life Chiropractic and Pleasant Ridge win top awards again this year? Taste for yourself. Admission is only $5 for those 5 and up, and go toward meeting this year's goal of $1,600 benefiting Franklin County Cancer Foundation. With your help, we can do it again at the 13th annual Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off.
Everyone's grateful for a roof over their head, but how often do you think about it? The actual roof. It usually only comes to mind when a storm blows through, and you hope your home stays safe and dry, till you find that leak, and that leak, and that leak. Next time the weather turns bad, don't hope. Call Reeve Roofing. Stephen Reeve and his crew will come inspect your roof and give you a free estimate about damage, and they'll help guide you through the claim process with your insurance company. They really do mean it when they say, Reeve the roofing to us. Reeve Roofing, 913-488-8144. 913-488-8144.
Street construction has finally hit Leon's in downtown Ottawa. We will have blowout specials every day. Last Monday, it was buy any super burrito and get one for $1. These specials will change daily and sometimes twice per day. Keep up with us on Leon's Facebook page or call 242-8227.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Agmark LLC would like to wish the area sports teams good luck this season. Agmark has been providing grain marketing solutions for almost 20 years and is proud to be part of your Kansas community. For grain bids, marketing information, and crop insurance analysis, contact Agmark toll-free, 888-848-9979, or visit our website at www.agmarkllc.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for current grain marketing information.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week postgame show. This is Luke Quinn in here at Wellsville High School, where, fortunately, here this evening, Eagles fell short to Santa Fe Trail by a final score of 22-8. And Wellsville got on the board early after taking a good field position on the opening kickoff. At about 46, drove it down, and it's a 9-yard touchdown pass from Zach Vance to Tanner Shalkowski. Jeff Ebag had the 2-point conversion, and Wellsville had an 8-0 lead. Santa Fe Trail got back in it and tied it up with a 2-yard touchdown run by Will Heron. Carter Greenfield adding the 2-point conversion. It was 8-8 at the end of the first quarter. It was a 56-yard fumble return for a touchdown by Logan Reed at Santa Fe Trail with 23 seconds remaining in the first half. 2-point conversion was good, and it was 16-8. Santa Fe Trail at halftime. Heron, only person to climb the end zone in the second half. A 4-yard touchdown run with 44 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and Santa Fe Trail had a 22-8 victory, and that is what the final score would be as Santa Fe Trail improves to 3-3 overall, 1-2 in district play. Wellsville falls to 3-3 overall and 1-2 in district play. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight here on KOFO.com for this week's Game of the Week. We'll be back next week with another Game of the Week action here next week. We will have bringing to you Oskaloosa at West Franklin. So don't forget to tune in for that ball game. Again, appreciate you tuning in tonight and listening to the ball game. We'll be back next Friday night with Week 7 action of high school football and the high school football game of the week. This is Luke Queen, KOFO.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC, in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go!
Want to win a shopping spree? You're in luck because the Ottawa Herald has partnered with Ottawa Main Street, and we're giving away $50 in Main Street bucks every month to one lucky winner. Go to ottawaherald.com/contest and enter today.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned full-service community bank specializing in all types of real estate loans. Stop in at one of their 3 convenient locations in Wellsville, Baldwin City, and Lawrence, and let them help you reach your financial goals. Mid-America Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go Eagles!
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available. Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Go Eagles!
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting our local schools. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
We hope you enjoyed this Game of the Week football broadcast. We hope you enjoyed this Game of the Week football broadcast on KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Super Stan's Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Costantino's Price Chopper. Our Game of the Week football broadcast on KOFO.com is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Agmark LLC, Reeve Roofing, Family Life Chiropractic. Also by Layton Real Estate, the City of Wellsville, Peckham's Pumpkin Patch at Pleasant Ridge, Mid-America Bank, Wellsville Retirement Community, and State Farm Agent Keith King. For more information about our next Game of the Week football broadcast, log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO sports calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.